Game 1 of this best of 7. Game 2 tomorrow night, and then the series will shift to Cleveland Thursday and Friday for games 3 and 4. If needed, a game 5 on Saturday, and then if the series continues, games 6 and 7.
Now at T-Mobile, get 4.
Guys, it is here. The Yankees are playing the Cleveland Guardians. We are at the ALCS. NLCS is underway. Looks like it's split 1-1 Dodgers and Mets. The game is officially over. Mets won 7-3. Yesterday, the Dodgers won 9-0. A shutout of the Mets. So tomorrow they will be on travel, headed back to New York, and we will have the Cleveland taking on New York here again tomorrow night. So be sure to like the stream, guys. I need your help on that. So when you like the stream, that helps beat YouTube's algorithm. We get this out to more and more people to get more and more people in here. We'll have a 3D interaction of the game.
Incredible series against the Tigers, Andre. This is a Cleveland ball club that really feels now like it is
battle-tested the radio broadcast with us.
Anything the Yankees will throw at them.
Yes, battle-tested is a word that we've heard often over the last few days about this Guardians team because they feel like after what they went through, they can battle some more. You talk about Rodon. He's a lefty, and they felt like with Skubal, if they changed up the timing and were able to get to him a little bit, that would help. Look for them to do that again tonight. But here's the key to it. The Guardians during the regular season stole 148 bases, only gave up 88. Stephen Vogt and this team feel like they have to get back to putting chaos on the base paths, but you need more guys on base to do that. So they're going to be aggressive like they were all season long.
As soon as we get the 3D interface, we will switch to
that feed, guys. The other thing is Anthony Rizzo is back at first base for the Yankees. He's hitting in the 8-hole. That is something that Carl Willis has pointed out, circled. They have to take care of the bottom of the lineup, as you spoke about in the series versus Detroit. But the dogs are a little bit bigger on this side when you get to the top of the lineup. Therefore, you got to be careful in the bottom if you don't want the top to hurt you.
All right, thank you very much, Andre. As the Yankees take the field behind Carlos Rodon and Rosie, it's also going to be a different played series. Cleveland has to get more length from their starters, and they have got to be careful how soon they go to the bullpen in a best of 7 with fewer days off.
Tom, that could be a challenge tonight. Alex Cobb only lasted 3 innings in his first playoff start against the Tigers, and it's been minimal starts for him since he rejoined this ball club because of a variety of injuries, most recently the blister. So how far can he go tonight? It could be a huge key in setting the tone for the remainder of the series and setting up this bullpen in a good spot.
Well, let's see which Carlos Rodon we see. He, for the most part, has been lights out when he has pitched against Cleveland. He made history throwing a no-hitter against Cleveland 3 years ago. We can get into all of that as this game progresses. But when Carlos Rodon brings his A game, he is strictly one of the most dominant left-handers in the game. The problem is, for the Yankees, they just don't know which guy they're going to get. He got off to a great start in his first playoff game against the Kansas City Royals, but he got so amped up and was almost out of control emotionally that he kind of fizzled out because he ran out of gas. And then all of a sudden the Royals banged him around and pinned a 4-2 loss on him. And in that ball game a week ago, he went 3 2/3 innings, gave up 4 runs on 7 hits, struck out 7, didn't walk anybody. Rodon, tremendous fastball, outstanding slider, curve, and changeup. Stephen Kwan, who had the sensational series against the Tigers, going 11 for 21, a .524 batting mark, will lead it off, left on left. Rodon, 32 years of age, 6'3", 245. Did not face Cleveland this year. Lifetime in 21 games, 8-5, a .281 career ERA against Cleveland. The left-hander to deliver tonight's first pitch. Here it comes, and it's way outside ball 1, and we're underway in the Big Apple.
Underway, guys.
50 degrees, the game time temp, and a breeze that is blowing out. Rodon's next pitch, swing and a foul back, and the count 1-1. Stephen Kwan not only has equaled Kenny Lofton's club record, hitting safely in 10 straight playoff games. Nobody's ever had an 11-game postseason mark other Guy with 10 was
fouls
Kenny
that one
Lofton.
off.
Kwan fouling it back, 1-2. Also, Stephen Kwan comes in here with 3 straight games of 3 hits against those Tigers. Now the 1-2 pitch from Rodon. Swing and a foul blooped into the lower deck, third base side. In the history of the playoffs, there have been 3 players, including Stephen Kwan, that in postseason play have had 3 straight 3-hit games. One, the late, great Lou Brock. The 1-2, down low, 2-2.
Guys.
Believe it or not, the other, Tim Anderson, with the White Sox in 2020. Lou Brock did it with those great Cardinal teams in 68. And Stephen Kwan matched that Major League record with 3 straight 3-hit games against the Tigers. 2 balls, 2 strikes, just underway. The kick and the pitch. A swing and a foul upstairs, and this is Stephen Kwan making sure everybody gets to see what Rodon's got here in the early going, as Rodon is a guy that sometimes really fights his emotions. We'll see how that goes tonight. A hybrid delivery, a swing and a foul back and out of play. Rodon said, look, I was out of control emotionally against Kansas City a week ago. I have to be more like tomorrow night's starter, Garrett Cole. Be more in control. He said, Garrett Cole's like a robot. I need to be more like that emotionally. The pitch, and it's high.
Oh, man, that was close. They wanted that. They could have called that.
We saw so much of him with the Chicago White Sox. Also with San Francisco, second year with the Yanks. Now the payoff, swung on, lifted in the air, shallow left. Verdugo has camped under it, and that is out number 1.
First out of the game.
But Stephen Kwan certainly made him work. So for Rodon, that was a 9-pitch at bat. Here's David Fry, who had the biggest home run of the year for Cleveland. Without it in Game 4, that pinch hit, 2-strike, 2-out, 2-run home run in the 7th inning, Cleveland wouldn't be playing tonight. Rodon misses up high, 95 miles per hour. David Fry batted .250 in the division series with that monster pinch hit homer, knocked in 5. Rodon's pitch, and it's inside, 2-0. Alex Verdugo in left, Aaron Judge in center. And as always, in right field, it's the guy that hits in front of Aaron Judge in Juan Soto. Give you the infield in a moment. The kick and delivery. A swung on, grounded into left, base hit.
That's a base hit.
Shot
First
between
hit.
third and short. David Fry's aboard with a 1-out single. And here comes Jose Ramirez. Anthony Rizzo, he is playing with 2 fractured fingers, the little finger and the ring finger on his right hand. That's his glove hand. It will be painful when he has to catch a throw with that first baseman's mitt on his right hand. He's at first. Gleyber Torres at second. Anthony Volpe at short. Jazz Chisholm at third. The catcher, Austin Wells. The pitch to Jose, and it's outside, a ball. Jose Ramirez loves hitting in this park. 35 games in this park. Jose's batted .375 with 9 home runs at Yankee Stadium. 1 out, 1 on, no score. The pitch is high, ball
Did he go?
2, and boy, Cleveland being
2.
very disciplined against Rodon here in the top of the first. They are not expanding the strike zone. Guardians decked out in their navy blue tops, red and white trim, and the gray pants. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Changed up on him. That's what you're seeing a lot against Cleveland, and have really since the All-Star break. When a pitcher's in a hitter's count, they're going soft to Cleveland hitters. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, 1 on, no score. The pitch swung on, lifted in the air.
Ball.
Shallow right. Soto jogging in. He'll put it away. And Ramirez out number 2.
Now. 2 down.
Lane Thomas. Carlos Rodon this year had a career year in wins as he went 16-9 at a .396 earned run average. 32 starts, also a career high, so he finally stayed healthy. 5 innings to start, 10 strikeouts, 3 walks per 9 innings in the regular season. Thomas taking it's downstairs a ball.
One.
Lane Thomas, how about the series he had against Detroit? 316, 2 homers, 9 RBIs in 5 games. Now the 1-0. And he backdoored him, and a strike on a slider.
Gave that one.
Progressive Field is still shaking. 2 days after his grand slam off Tarek Skubal, that in essence ended the division series. Now the 1-1. He waves at it, moved the fastball in on him.
Blew it by
1
him.
ball, 2 strikes. Yankee fans come to their feet. I will say one thing. This was about as low-key an atmosphere as we've ever seen here for a playoff game. Now the pitch. High, ball 2, 2-2. Boy, normally this place is shaking with the introductions of the Yankee players, but tonight it was hard to believe that this was the start of the ALCS, but fans starting to get into it now. No score, first inning. 2-2 pitch. Off the glove of Wells into second base. On the pass ball goes David Fry. I don't know if Wells got crossed up or he just didn't catch it. He's a good catcher, but he just didn't catch the breaking ball. It was a bit high, but certainly catchable. So now you've got a runner
in scoring position
at second
now.
base with 2 down here in the first. And the count is full on Lane Thomas. Thomas in the cleanup spot tonight with a left-hander on the mound. Josh Naylor waits on deck. Now the 3-2 delivery. A swing and a miss. Struck him out with a hard stop in on the hands at 97 miles an hour.
And just like that, we are stranded a runner. Strikes out Lane Thomas on, so that's a 3rd out. And we go to the bottom of the first, and the Yankees will come up, and their lineup is Torres, Soto, and Judge. So what I need you guys to do me one huge favor if you're new here, be sure to drop a like on the stream. That way we boost this algorithm and get this out to more and more people. Get a lot of people in here tonight, guys. So don't forget to do that if you have not already. And make sure my alerts are on. I tend to kind of, those can go off. Hope everybody's having an amazing day today. So we got playoffs, ALCS. What's better than this, guys? All righty. We have the 3D animation, so you will be able to see this as it's happening, real time. It's just as good as going to be there, guys. Don't forget to, guys, to vote in the poll. We have a poll running right now. So those votes, cast your votes in. And if you have not seen already, the Mets beat the Dodgers today 7-3. So they split the series 1-1 and headed back to New York to play the Mets. Did you know we got Gert here? If it shows him up, it always crops him out. I don't know why it does that, but the green screen says, Gert, you're not here. Hope everybody's having an amazing week so far.
7 years of age, 6'2", 213 pounds. Primarily sinkers, splitters, and some knuckle curves. He has faced New York 20 times. Of course, he faced them a lot pitching for Tampa. 7.5 lifetime, a 3.19 lifetime ERA. Gleyber Torres leads it off. Lewindan, his first pitch, and it's ripped to center, a base hit.
Get it closer to live. This thing has a mind of its own.
95 miles an hour, but it was center cut. And Gleyber Torres jumped on it. He's taken over the leadoff spot and has done a great job with it. And that's a table setter for the big
single
boys.
Line drive.
Soto, and
so
then
just
Aaron
like that,
Judge.
the Yankees have a runner on first.
Stephen Kwan in left, Lane Thomas in center, John Kenzie Noel in right. Josh Naylor at first, Andres Jimenez at second, Brian Rocchio at short, Jose Ramirez at third, and Bo Naylor behind the plate. Here's Juan Soto, left-handed slugging right fielder, takes a backdoor curve for strike one. We saw the Yankees in August. Cleveland came in here for 3. New York took 2 out of the 3, and Soto and Judge torched Cleveland pitching. The pitch, and it is at the knees. Strike 2. One game, Soto and Judge had 8 RBIs together.
Wow.
They did a great job on the other 7 hitters.
They're going off then, huh?
Judge and Soto, that's what makes this club go. If you take Judge and Soto out of the lineup, the Yankees have the 4th worst OPS in the American League. Wow. Only the Angels, Tampa Bay, and the White Sox with a worse OPS than the Yankees, minus Judge and Soto. The pitch down low, a splitter. That's how critically important these two guys are. And you think of a ball club like the Yankees with a $300 million payroll, and they're really a 2-man club offensively. But what a twosome. Soto batted .288, 41 homers, 109 RBIs. They both had, Judge and Soto, over 120 walks. High throw to first. Cobb had stepped off the rubber and lobbed it to first, and a leaping grab by Naylor.
Wow.
So
almost.
Alex Cobb trying to settle in. He, of course, pitched against Detroit. That start against Detroit 5 days ago. The pitch, swung on line drive.
That's a base hit.
Center field. That was a splitter. And just what the Yankees wanted. 2 men on, nobody out, and the struggling Aaron Judge to the plate. And Aaron Judge was really kept in check by Kansas City. He went 2 for 13 in that series. Did not have an RBI. But we all know what he is capable of. And now the Yankee fans are into it. They're on their feet with 2 men aboard and nobody out. 2 rockets to center. Righty-righty matchup. Cobb's pitch. And he missed wide, ball 1. Well, the one thing we saw, too, in August, Cleveland never challenged Judge inside, and he just kept hammering balls out of the park to right and right center. The pitch. Swung on, banged foul, third base side.
Speak of that,
you have got to be able to keep Judge honest. If he knows you're going to stay away, that is right up his alley.
Hit it from center.
In this short porch to right, he will just keep putting souvenir after souvenir into those seats. He will. Yankees threatening, 2 on, nobody out. The pitch, and he went down and in and got the corner in the call.
They called that? I cannot believe that.
1-2. Asked the Kansas City Royals what they thought about the strike zone in their series. The Yankees walked 27 times. 27 times the Yankees walked in 4 games against the Royals. The Royals walked 7. There's no way the Royals pitching is that wild. Now the 1-2 pitch to Judge.
Wow,
and strike 3 called.
They got him.
Painted the outside
corner.
That. So that time Cobb worked both sides of the plate, and Judge is out number 1.
Boy, huge strikeout, first out in the game. And look, he's a veteran pitcher. He's in trouble early, but he can draw on experience after experience in this type of spot.
Austin Wells, the batter. What a terrific rookie season. Left-handed hitting catcher pushes one foul into the second deck behind the plate. Wells batted .229, but 13 homers, 55 RBIs, and he's hitting cleanup as a rookie. Played at the University of Arizona in Tucson. Torres at second, Soto at first, 1 out, first inning, no score. Game 1 of the ALCS. Now the 1-strike pitch, and it's in there. Strike on the inside corner. Wells looks back at Mike Estabrook. And again, Yankee hitters believe that the 11th commandment is, thou shalt not ever have a strike called on me unless I swing. Cobb is ready in the 0-2. Inside, did it hit him or glance off the bat? Glanced off the bat.
They're saying foul tip.
And the count stays 0-2. The scoreboard put up 1-2, but that ball glanced off the bat, the knob of the bat, so it's an 0-2 count. Boy, it'd be huge, to say the least, for Cobb to work out of this first inning with no damage. Maybe try to take the air out of this ballpark. Wells went 2 for 16 against the Royals. The pitch and a splitter down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was low.
Now again, Cobb didn't go long against Detroit as he made that start in Game 3, the ball game.
Be sure to smash that like button, everybody.
Detroit went 3 innings, gave up 2 runs. The pitch. Swung on, grounded towards
the
hole and right side. Sliding stop. Jimenez pops up. Second baseman flips to first to get him. Boy.
Advance the runners
Jimenez
there.
went a long way toward first to make a sliding stop. No second baseman in the game with his kind of range.
Runners at second and third now.
And that is out number 2 with Torres moving up to third. Soto moving up to second. And the batter will be Giancarlo Stanton.
There's Stanton, guys.
Well,
What's
Stanton has proved one thing. While his regular season might not be what it once was with Miami, he is a big-time, clutch post-game hitter. I should say a postseason
crazy
hitter.
Stance, too.
He has played in 31 postseason games.
Him?
Stanton, 12 homers, 38 RBIs. Right-handed slugging DH. The windup and the pitch, and it's in there, called strike. 95-mile-an-hour sinker kept it
Stanton
in.
Is a designated hitter too, guys. If you didn't
at
catch
6'6", like Aaron Judge, wants to extend those arms and drive it the other way. The next delivery, and he went right back in there and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. You can't just go inside once in a while. You've got to double up, triple up, just to make sure that hitter knows you mean business, and you're coming in there for more than just show. The pitch went back in there and missed. Ball 2, 2-1.
2-1.
Cobb tonight, about top end will be 75 pitches. Yankees at second and third, no score. The pitch hit high.
That
hit deep
is
to left.
gone.
Claude drifting back's going to have room. He'll make the catch before he gets to the warning track.
All of it.
How about the job Alex Cobb did? First 2 get base hits. Then Judge, Wells, Stanton retired. Cleveland Yankees scoreless after 1. Game 1 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
All righty, guys. Just like that, we're through the first inning. So while we're at it, we have a poll going. I only have 2 votes in the poll, guys, so don't forget to drop your poll vote. Who's going to win, Guardians or Yankees? Everybody's for the Guardians tonight, so be sure to drop your votes in the poll, ladies and gentlemen. And while you're at it, drop a like on the stream. That's the best way to get that number. Instead of it saying 12, to say 100, 200, 300. We'll get more and more people in here with us, guys, so be sure to drop those likes on the stream. Share this with your friends and family. This is the 3D animated version of the film of the game. So this is not a video game, guys. Even though it looks like a video game, this is the real game, play by play, interactive with the players. So I can't show you live game footage. This is the next best way to watch it, guys. I think it's an awesome way to show it. So be sure to share this with everybody that doesn't not able to get the game. And we overlay the radio broadcast so you can hear it as well. So looks like for the Guardians coming up. Let me open that back up here. Noel and Naylor, both the Naylor brothers are coming up. And Noel, the right fielder. As you can see, our goal is 50 likes on the stream. We're at 5, so we're getting there. So be sure to drop those likes, guys, if you have not already. So help us get that goal tonight. And we're going to start another poll question. I'd love to hear from you guys. So where are you watching from? Let us know that in the chat when you come in. That's another question we just dropped in there, so you'll see it in there. Just let us know in chat where you guys are watching from.
Since that time, a couple of more starts that year, but they've only seen him once since, so it's been a while, and it'll be interesting to see if the stuff is a little bit different now.
Left on left, Josh Naylor leads off the second. The kick and delivery.
Come on.
And he cuts and misses. Naylor batted 200 with an RBI against Detroit.
Cleared up. This is still beta, so it is kind of rough at times.
Cleveland had kind of a up and down series offensively against the Tigers. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip, 0-2. In the 2 games Cleveland lost, they were shut out both times. In the 3 games Cleveland won, they averaged 6 runs a game. So there was no in between. It was feast or famine for Cleveland in the division series. Boy, in this series, you're going to have to score more runs than you would have against Detroit with this Yankee lineup. Pitch way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carlos Rodon, last year with the Yankees, his first, he had his worst year ever, and then comes back with a career year, win-wise, start-wise. The pitch got him swinging, went right back to the slider. And when Rodon has that slider working, look out. 2 down, 2 strikeouts, 1 down in the second. Here's Jhonkensy Noel. This guy went 0 for 13 in the division series.
He's in a little bit of a slump. This is not a good time to be in a slump right now.
Now the delivery, and it is swung on, fouled out of play, right side, second deck. Still a lot of sections of seats that are nothing but blue. No fans in them. Now the 0-1. Up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cleveland was 2-4 against New York this year.
After this
now
inning,
the kick in the 1-1.
Of it.
Swing and a miss. Chasing the changeup away. They have really been able to flummox Jhonkensy Noel. When you talk about the scouting reports, really since the 1st of September, Noel has done a lot more chasing than we saw earlier. The pitch to him. And he hits a little looping liner towards center, base hit. He went out and got that ball and flipped it off the end of the bat. Looked like it might have been a changeup. And Noel has his first hit ever in the postseason. Cleveland's got a second hit. And now catcher Bo Naylor to the plate. He went 0 for 11 against Detroit. Left on left. So the hits are even at 2.
I bet lefty.
Either team has scored. Top of the second here in Game 1. Same start time tomorrow night at 7:38. Garrett Cole against Tanner Bybee. The pitch is waved at. Strike 1.
Strike.
Manager Stephen Vogt has not announced his starters back in Cleveland, but you can pretty much figure it out. Matthew Boyd, Game 3. We'll see for Game 4, but certainly a guy like Gavin Williams, an option. That pitch up high. Cleveland added a pitcher, took away a position player. Pedro Avila, who had such a big year in the Cleveland bullpen, is back out in that bullpen. And Angel Martinez, utility guy, off the roster. The pitch, over but low, ball 2-1. And if you missed the manager show, Stephen Vogt said, look, I have to manage this series, a best of 7, differently than I did a best of 5 with Detroit and all those off days. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, throwing the fastball by him at 2-2. Cannot be as quick to go to his bullpen in the early innings.
Love the name, my friend. Love the name.
And that's why if the Yankees would ever get a sizable lead early tonight,
thank you for that.
You're going to see the big guys in the bullpen get a night off. Now the 2-2. Swung on, skied in the air. Again, shallow right. Coming in is Soto, and he's there to grab it. And Naylor out number 2. Now, anytime you've got a chance to win, you're going to see the best bullpen in baseball, but you got to make sure that you've got the capability of winning not one game, but winning 4 games.
That's
Andres Jimenez, the hitter, batted 167 in the division series. Again, left on left, 2 down, no score.
Too, my friend.
He checks on a pitch, down and away, ball 1. Jimenez started to swing the bat better and better in games 4 and 5 against the Tigers.
So
we'll see if it carries through.
This
Outfield,
is a 3D animation of the live
deep,
game.
Spread out.
It's not a video game.
Rodon's pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. Carlos Rodon pitched collegiately in Raleigh at North Carolina State University. He was the 3rd player taken in the entire draft 10 years ago by the White Sox. Now the pitch. Swing and a foul to the upper deck behind the plate. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Carlos Rodon's father was able to escape Cuba. His dad was a youngster when the family got out of Cuba. Carlos Rodon's dad was just 5 at the time and able to get out of that scenario. Now the lefty's pitch, swing and a miss. Struck it out with a good slider away.
And that ends
Rodon
the
strikes
side
out
here.
Jimenez, his 3rd strikeout in the game. Cleveland and New York stay
this, see if I can get it
scoreless in the middle of inning number 2 from the Chili Bronx.
All righty. The Chili Bronx, the game time temperature at the first pitch was 50 degrees. So I'm refreshing this, seeing if I can get it closer to live. And the bat was kind of messing up. This is still in beta. All right, I got it refreshed. Let's see if this does any better this go around, guys. I'll try to keep it as close to live with the radio broadcast when we overlay it back in here. I'm not going to blister you with commercials, guys, so I'll kind of mute it when the commercials come up. And I appreciate if you could, guys, drop those likes. We're currently sitting at 5 likes right now over there. It's 5 likes on this stream. The more likes, the better. The more it boosts this to get that number 12 over there up to, now it's 10, but we're trying to get that over to 100, 200, 300. The more the better, guys. 50 degrees, I know, right? Texas, it was hot again today here in Texas. So we're supposed to have 40s here on Wednesday night is what they're saying for us. So it's coming. Winter's coming, as they would say in Game of Thrones. Winter's coming. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we got the poll going, so current vote, 6 votes. It's 50-50, guys. 50-50. It's anybody's game here. Who wants it more? This is not a time to be in a slump right now for a hitter. Craziness, guys. And if you guys want to watch it on TV and be here with us, CBS, True TV, and Max are carrying it. So you can watch it there, interact with us in chat with other alike baseball fans, guys. Cool way to watch and interact with other fans around the globe.
the Dodgers and the Yankees, all three of those franchises basically are spending $300 million or more, and Cleveland not even at $100 million payroll. So the little engine that could is trying to hang in there with the big boys. Jazz Chisholm takes down and in, ball one. Chisholm, big-time acquisition. They got him from Miami near the end of July. Left-handed hitter at third. He takes the strike. He's brought some life to this ball club. He's got that exuberant personality, a native of the Bahamas, and he also has some juice in that bat. The 1-1, and it's low 2-1. Between Miami and New York, Chisholm batted .256, 24 homers, 73 RBIs, 40 steals. This guy's been pretty much everywhere on the infield except first in his career, and he's also played the outfield. The 2-1. And he takes strike two. He didn't like the call. And again, anytime a Yankee has had a called strike on them here in the first two innings, he is turning around and still staring at Mike Estabrook, the home plate umpire.
He did not like that.
Boy, that is not a way to ingratiate yourself on the next close call. The Yankees, though, are pretty well noted for this. We'll see if it works in their favor eventually. The 2-2. And strike three call. That one wasn't even questionable as he heads back to the first base dugout.
It would.
You would think, and
it really
Aaron
would.
Boone is a guy that's noted for really getting
a lot
on
of people
the
won't
umpires.
like it, but even a
Mets that would backfire.
Yankees first batter of the game. He was already chirping at the umpires, especially after coming off the Kansas City series.
When they got every call.
Yeah.
Here's Anthony Volpe.
Dodgers-Yankees. That's a possibility.
The local kid takes a look at a curveball
crazy.
strike. Volpe, a .243 batting mark this year, 12 homers, 60 RBIs, 28 steals.
They're the underdogs.
Right-handed hitter takes outside, 1-1.
Because Yankees
he and Jack
Dodgers
Leiter were
both
high school teammates in
$million
Rosie's hometown, Morristown, New Jersey, at Del Barton High School. The 1-1. A little bit wide, a little bit low, 2-1. What a high school team that was. Jack Leiter and Anthony Volpe. And Leiter went to Vanderbilt. Volpe was going to follow him. Yankees made him a first-round pick, and he signed. Now the 2-1. A swing and a foul. Third base side, and the count 2-2. Volpe last year was the first player in the history of this franchise to win the Gold Glove as a rookie. No Yankee rookie had ever won a Gold Glove until Anthony Volpe a year ago.
That's crazy. I did not
know
know
the
that.
windup. Now the 2-2.
Off.
Swing and a foul at the plate. He fought off the curve. Volpe last year as a rookie was also the first ever Yankee rookie to go 20-20. 20 homers, 20 steals. So think of some of the all-time greats here, and that puts him in incredible company at the top of the leaderboard. Cobb into the wind, the 2-2. Swung on a high chopper to third, charged by Ramirez, played on the short hop, throws on the run to get him. Ramirez is the most intelligent baseball player in the game. He just showed it there again. Most third basemen would stay back for the big hop. Volpe would then beat it out. Hosey knows who's hitting. He knows who's running. He charged it, made a tough play on the short hop. The only way he could get a guy like Volpe. Here's Anthony Rizzo. 2 down, bases empty, no score, second inning. Rizzo did not play against the Royals with the broken fingers. He takes a look at a strike. He got hit by a pitch, did Anthony Rizzo, the second last day of the season. Now the 0-1, outside 1-1, and he's going to give it a go. He's had an injury-plagued year. He played a little over half the season. He suffered a broken forearm that knocked him out for a couple of months. The 1-1, and he backdoored him and missed 2-1. He's got that great eye, and in that 8-hole, he can surprise you. If you're not careful, he'll ambush you, take you deep, and plus, he's a walking machine. 2 down, nobody on. No score, second inning. The 2-1 delivery from Alex Cobb. Swung on line to center, base hit.
You got it.
So that's 3 hits. All 3 hits have been line drive singles to center. Now the number 9 man, Alex Verdugo, to the plate. Verdugo batted .233, 13 homers, 61 RBIs. Well, when you've got rust to bust, use PB Blaster. Cleveland original since 1957. PB Blaster, always working like a pro. Obviously, the key against the Yankees, keep them in the yard. No team hit more home runs, as that pitch is a strike. The Yankees hit 237 home runs this year. 237. Cleveland hit 185. Cleveland's advantage is they run a lot more than New York. Rizzo modest lead at first, no score. Verdugo taking just off the outer edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alex Cobb, he's had 35 pitches. He checks first. Rizzo 8 feet off the bag, the pitch. And it's a high sinker. 2-1 to count. This is where you got to attack the bottom of the order because you don't want to keep turning this order over and giving Soto and Judge more opportunities. Now the 2-1 delivery. Down low, 3-1 to Verdugo.
We're going to get the top of the order
well,
here,
Alex
too.
Cobb pitched 6 perfect innings against the Pittsburgh Pirates on September 1st. Then developed that blister on the middle finger near and underneath the fingernail. And then was out from September 1st until he faced Detroit 5 days ago. So he'd been out 5 weeks. Trying to stay sharp with sim games and whatnot. But his command isn't what you would normally expect.
Like that.
He's labored a bit tonight, command-wise.
Oh,
he's ready to pitch.
A base hit too.
Swung on
Rizzo
line
should be able
drive,
to get
base
to
hit in
third.
the gap in right center. Noel over to cut it off.
Wow.
Big turn. Verdugo holds at second. Motoring to third is Rizzo.
Motoring to third. You got
2
Rizzo
out
standing.
Singles. Yankees at first and third. No score yet. Back to the top of the order, and Gleyber Torres, who rifled a single to center his first time up. Boy, in every pitch the Yankees have hit has been up. It has been anywhere from thigh to belt high. That's a nitro zone, and Cobb can't keep living there. He'd like to work the fastball up around the letters and then change the eye level with a splitter down. Here's the set and the pitch to Torres.
Oh, he wanted that. Is it going to be enough?
Swung on a weak chopper to third. Big hop Ramirez to second. Low throw. Backhanded grab by Jimenez, who went down and nearly did the splits
Almost
to
there.
make the catch and keep the foot on the bag.
The Yankees stranded 4 in 2 innings. No score. Ended second. And we are up to the 3rd inning. Cleveland will be back out. So which hat is going to have the ball? Keep your eye on it, guys. Keep your eye. Oh. I'm guessing one on the left. Number 1 is my guess. What do you guys guess? Yeah! We got it. I got one. We got it. Way to go, guys. Hey, if you have not already, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 8 likes. Our goal is 50 on this stream. Smash this like button. Share this with your friends and family. I say this a lot, but those likes are tremendous for YouTubers. They help boost us and beat YouTube's algorithm, get this out to more and more people. And that 12 over there will turn into more and more people. That's the live view currently is 12 viewers. So we want to get that up to 100, 200, 300, 400, heck, 1,000. You get 1,000 in here, guys, it gets hopping. The chat goes crazy. So rock and roll, guys. Don't forget we got the poll going as well. Be sure to drop your votes in the poll. We have 8 votes. 62% of you guys say the Yankees will win. 62%. So that's right, Yeshua. Number 1 all the way on that one. That's pretty cool. They have some games throughout on here, and they have the mascot race at some point. They'll do the mascot race. So we'll play some of those races along the way, guys. These are fun. Fun time of year, too, to watch baseball, guys. And like I said earlier, this is a 3D animation game. It's the live game. You're seeing an animation of the real play. So it's almost like you're watching it on TV, but a different perspective. And we got the radio broadcast interlaid in. I'm broadcasting the Cleveland. The Yankees one was having some problems with it earlier, so just put Cleveland on. It sounded better anyway. So we'll see how it goes. We may switch to Yankees on the next one or so. Hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. And don't forget, guys, be sure to tell somebody you love them this week. Just that one little phrase is a world of change for people.
This has been the best defensive season he has had in his career. He tends to agree. Also, when it comes to leading off bases, the Guardians do it. Most Yankees don't. Remember that.
Thank you, Andre. Here's Brian Rocchio leading it off, and he cuts and misses strike one. What a series he had against Detroit, batting .375. And then in Game 5, the clincher the other day, the capacity crowd chanting his name. He pops this one back our way into the seats 0-2. And Brian Rocchio said, he goes, I just almost went into shock when I heard everybody chanting my name in the ballpark. He said, I'd never heard anything like that before for me. And he was still almost overcome with emotion tonight, thinking back to that on Saturday. And the youngster just had a fabulous series. He'll bat right-handed. Rodon's pitch, swing and a miss. Ball got away, rolls up third base line, barehanded by Wells, throws to first to complete the fourth strikeout of Carlos Rodon. Top of the order now, Stephen Kwan. He had a 9-pitch at bat to start this game, but he eventually flied out to left. No score. We're in inning number 3. The Yankees have 4 hits in 2 innings and have stranded 4. Left on left. Rodon's ready. Here it comes. And Kwan takes a little bit outside, ball 1. Stephen Kwan, third major league season, and he's become a star. He was an all-star this summer. He takes way outside, ball 2, 2-0. Third last year in the Rookie of the Year vote, I should say 2 years ago. He was third. Julio Rodriguez, Adley Rutschman, Stephen Kwan. Now the 2-0 pitch. He sends this one in the air again to shallow left. And Verdugo camped under. Seattle's Julio Rodriguez, the Rookie of the Year. Baltimore's Adley Rutschman, the runner-up. Stephen Kwan finished third in the voting. Kansas City's Bobby Witt Jr. finished fourth in the voting. 2 down, no score. David Fry singled to left his first time, and he looks at a curveball strike.
Trying to get it back to live. I've refreshed and threw off the timing a little bit.
A chilly 50 degrees, but the breeze not as much as it was a couple of hours ago. Fry pops one into the seats behind the plate, 0-2. And Rodon is pounding the strike zone in the mid-90s, and he has really stayed in control of his emotions. He has not been out of control whatsoever. And he looks good here tonight. Now the 2-strike pitch. Checked on a pitch low. Did he go on the appeal at
almost.
first? He did not. 1 ball. These clubs meeting in postseason play for the 7th time since 1997. Now the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 called in the inside corner.
Just like that.
Strikeout gets David.
It's going to be a close one, guys. It's going to be a pitching matchup, it looks like. So we're scoreless through the top of the 3rd. The Yankees are coming up. We have due up for the Yankees. I can't even see it. I have to get it closer. So Soto, Judge, Wells, and Stanton are due up for the Yankees. But the first one up is Soto. Let's see what they can do. Hope everybody's having an amazing day today, guys. Buffalo. So we also have the Buffalo Bills and Jets are playing right now, and I have a score update on that game for you. The Jets are up 3-0 over Buffalo. All right, guys, we are smashing out of the park. We have 11 likes on the stream. Thank you guys for those likes. Keep those likes coming in. They get more and more people in here with us, guys. So we have the game in between the middle of the third. The Yankees are due up. With Soto is going to be the first one up. All right, guys. Who is going to win in our poll? Let me see our poll. I clicked off of it again. Kenneth Clark, how are you doing, my friend? Getting disqualified is pretty crazy, man. Put Logano in the round. Which could shake everything up. That is true.
It seemed like they were in it every year thereafter.
And then Ruth built the ballpark.
Here's Juan Soto. Single to center his first time up. He takes an Alex Cobb strike on a sinker. Soto single to center his first time. Aaron Judge, then Austin Wells. Third inning, no score. Soto not happy with the call, of course. Cobb kicks and fires. And it's down and in. Ball one, 1-1. Juan Soto, third in the league in homers, 41. Fourth in RBIs, 109. Second in OPS, just under 1,000. He backs away from a pitch in the dirt to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. In his career against Alex Cobb, Juan Soto has gone crazy, 8 for 12 with 2 home runs. He spreads himself out at the plate.
I didn't hear exactly what he was DQ'd for.
Up on that front toe. Now the 2-1 delivery, and he hits a ton.
That is out, guys. That's got to be. You can hear the sound.
Near the wall, gone.
Home run. Just like that, guys.
And he continues to pummel Alex Cobb. A towering solo homer to the Yankee pen in right center. And Juan Soto makes it 1-0 New York. He got a 94-mile-an-hour fastball, and he didn't miss it. Soto's first postseason home run here in 2024. And it's
didn't meet minimum weight. Oh, was it really?
So is it called out on strikes his first time up.
Now, Formula One has that same stuff too. You know, it's like
in this game when Cobb has missed, he has missed right in that nitro zone.
Crazy.
Anywhere from the thigh to the belt. And this club won't miss that
Soto
pitch
with the
very
solo.
often.
I like that. It's a tongue twister.
Here's Aaron Judge.
Judge. All rise.
Cobb kicks, fires, and it's fouled back, strike one. Well, these guys, when you talk about Aaron Judge and you talk about Juan Soto, they became the third Yankee teammates to both have 40 home runs in the same season. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a foul, 0-2.
0-2.
Judge hit 58. Soto hit 41. The other Yankee teammates to hit 40 homers in the same season, you may have heard of them. Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, and Roger Maris. Now the 0-2. Checked on a pitch just a bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The question is, will they ever do it again? Because Juan Soto is a free agent. Now the windup and the 1-2. In the dirt, threw him the curveball. Ball 2, strike 2. Nobody out. 1-0 Yankees, 3rd inning.
They got to be real careful right here. This is harder to order.
The kick and delivery. Way outside. Full count now. The thing, too, about New York, they are physically an imposing team. Soto 6'2", 232. Judge 6'7". He's 280. Giancarlo Stanton 6'6", 245. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on, bang toward third, foul. We'll do it again at 3-2.
And I just got word here, the Bills just scored a touchdown, so it's 6-3.
This year, how good was he? 3 times this year, Aaron Judge was intentionally walked with the bases empty. Now the 3-2. And it's a touch low, ball 4.
Walking.
That's the first walk. That'll bring up the catcher, Austin Wells. And is Cobb okay? Oh, boy. Trainer Jeff Desjardins, manager
awesome,
Stephen Vogt,
Kenneth, I
pitching coach
that.
Carl Willis.
Kenneth, you are amazing.
Well,
I appreciate you so
They're
much.
heading to the mound, and let's see if it's that blister on the middle finger or if it's something else.
Amazing.
This is a guy that's had a hard time staying healthy.
I'm actually
Alex
thinking
Cobb
about making some
had
business
hip surgery
cards and putting them out at
last
restaurants.
off-season.
Hey, they're fighting.
With the Giants.
They're fighting.
Was rehabbing with the Giants.
See, this is in beta still. They're going berserk out
then
there.
on a rehab assignment, strained his shoulder.
World?
And then when Cleveland got him, his first outing resulted in a torn fingernail on his index finger.
That's crazy.
And then, after that healed, came back out and suffered the blister near the fingernail of the middle finger. And everybody is still out there talking. But eventually, he's either going to have to make a pitch here or talk his way into staying in. And he is staying in. And
I'm going to mute that for a second. They're playing some music, probably copyright music on me.
Plate. Wells grounded out his first time up. Judge, he'll take off if you forget about him. The pitch. And it's over but low. Judge had 10 steals this year. He was never caught. That's why you just can't say to yourself, he'll never go. He will. That pitch at the knees, a called strike.
That big guy can
and
move
the count,
now.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out,
1-1.
runner on. Yankees have the 1-0
Base
lead.
hit. Right here can open things up.
Alex Cobb, he sets, he fires, and it's hit foul off to the right. And the count 1-2. In this ALCS, because it's a best of 7, you're going to need 4 starters. And Cobb is one of them, obviously. Tanner Bybee tomorrow night. Likely Matthew Boyd in Game 3. And wouldn't be surprised to see Gavin Williams start Game 4. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good splitter. That's one of his best of the night. Bottom fell out, and he strikes out Wells. First out in the third. Third strikeout. Here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Out there, so
this is where
helps.
the game can get away from you, though. With
Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton and his ability. Stanton flied out his first time up, but he didn't miss by much. Big, strong right-handed hitter. The pitch. And he looks at a splitter low,
the
bounce to the left,
news?
but Naylor on it quickly.
You need to make a video of it.
Thing about Giancarlo Stanton.
Man, I'd love to. I just don't have a whole lot of time.
He is so big and strong,
and stuff in.
and doesn't have a whole lot of movement.
Maybe like
he
a
just
short,
uncoils.
possibly.
And he's a rarity in
that.
today's game in that he hits out of a closed stance. Hardly anybody hits out of a closed stance anymore in the big leagues. The pitch down low, 2-0. Well, Joey Cantillo, the left-hander out of Hawaii, another rookie warming in the Cleveland bullpen. Alex Cobb is just pitching from behind. You pitch from behind in this park against this club, look out. Now the pitch. And before it's made, a throw to first, and back is Judge. One out,
they don't
one
like
on,
that.
1-0 New York, third inning. Already 56 pitches for Cobb, and he missed inside and almost hit him. 3-0. Well, you got a left-hander due next. I see Cantillo. This looks like Alex Cobb is really laboring. The pitch inside ball 4. I gotta believe that's it. He's not coming real close now.
He doesn't want a chance with him.
Stanton walks, Judge to second, Stanton to first. Jazz Chisholm is the batter. He'll come to the plate with one down, 2 men on. The issue with Joey Cantillo is he's a starter by trade, so takes him a little longer to warm up than, say, a guy that's a reliever by trade. So Chisholm will step to the plate, struck out his first time up looking. Wasn't happy. And he looks at a backdoor curve for strike 1. Jazz Chisholm from the Bahamas. He's got some thump.
Yep. I've got the game up over here, too, both games.
And he sends a little bloop job. Shallow
drop.
left. Coming in is
under.
Quan to grab it. That is out number 2. That's a huge out.
It's the first
now
quarter,
Anthony Volpe.
5 minutes and 3 seconds to
he
go.
grounded out his first time up. 2 out, 2 on, 1-0 New York. You just feel like you're always holding your breath against this lineup in this ballpark, that if you can just minimize the damage, you've always got a chance. Where the Yankees get you is they smell blood in the water and blow the game open early.
And Cobb has done that. He's been able to limit damage, but with the pitch count rising, Guardians are going to be in the pen early again.
Now the pitch, down low, ball 1. Volpe grounded out his first time. Judge at second, Stanton at first. 2 down, Yankees up 1-0 on the Soto blast to the bullpen in right center earlier in this inning. Alex Cobb brings the hands up, chest high, lets it fly, and he missed down ball 2.
Man, that was close.
2-0.
He's at
Anthony Rizzo,
pitches
left-handers
already.
on deck.
He hasn't got
and one would think
yet. That's a lot of pitches.
That there's no way he faces Alex
he's
Cobb,
not
whether
making
it's
it
this
inning.
inning or whether it's the 4th inning. The pitch, curveball, and missed in. 3-0.
Cobb's done.
Boy, it almost looks like he's just trying to steer that ball into the strike zone.
They probably got the pin warming
Outfield,
up now.
the other way, medium deep, toward right. The pitch. Volpe takes the strike. 3-1 the count. Anthony Volpe.
Throwing Bowman.
21 homers a year ago, 12 this season. But he gets a lot of big hits. The 3-1. And it's ball 4, missed low. They're loaded up.
Bump it down some.
So Cobb has walked 3 this inning.
I am a little bit further away than I normally am. Is this a little bit better?
The Hawaiian, Joey Cantillo.
Make sure these filters are on. So they're supposed to drop the gain volume down. But it doesn't look like they're working.
A little different coming out of the pen in October, but we'll see how she goes. 1-0. Yankees with the lead. Bases loaded. 2 down here in the 3rd.
And just like that. Let's see here. Can't test it right now while we're on this. But attack. Let me drop the attack threshold. Let me mess with this some, see if this gets it, trying to get it going further down. Yeah, it's on a mute right now because I have it's a commercial. But I'll just drop the initial broadcast push volume. Thank you for that. I appreciate you letting me know. I do mute it on commercial breaks and where they do a timeout and play a commercial. So guys, we need to get those likes up. We're still at 11 likes. We're trying to get to 50 tonight. That's our goal for the stream is 50 likes. I don't know who that is. That is my nephew's name, but that's one of his fans. And the good news is I've got Rowan. We have Rowan a new mic. So this video, the Pick'ems video this week that we make, should be a lot better quality with the audio with him. And we do have a new pitcher for Cleveland stepping in, guys. Cantillo is in. So he did not make it through.
So he is not going to chase, so he will force Cantillo to throw strikes. Now Cantillo made a start in this ballpark back in August. And in that, he went 4 innings, gave up 7 runs on 6 hits. He struck out 5, walked 3, gave up 2 homers. But this is a different guy now. Here's Anthony Rizzo, and he looks at a ball down low. Cantillo has the really good changeup, fastball, curveball, slider. But his issue has been the inability to always throw strikes. There's no place to go now.
That's not a good. You got to hit him.
And he missed low, not even close.
Rizzo's a good left-handed hitter. He's a left-handed batter.
Worked once in the Tigers series, a scoreless inning. On the year, he made 8 starts, 1 bullpen appearance. Was 2-4 with a 4.89 ERA.
Charge! All right.
Rizzo,
can they get him?
Center his first time. He looks at a pitch in the dirt. Kicks up.
Oh, man, it's going to score a run. He's in there. Safe. Cannot get Judge.
And Cantillo not even close to throwing a strike.
He's wild.
And the wild pitch puts the Yanks up 2-0. Puts Stanton at third. Volpe at second.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here, Rizzo, a smart veteran hitter. If he gets just a get-me-over fastball,
he could put it out.
Went into the second deck and right.
He could do it.
Here's the 3-0 pitch, and it's low, and he walked him. And
wow.
Not close on any of those 4 pitches.
He wanted a lefty on lefty, but Rizzo's a good left-handed batter that can face a left-handed pitcher.
Start the inning. They've scored the other run.
Guys, don't forget, drop your votes on this poll. We got the poll going. We need everybody to hit the like button on the stream. We're at 11 likes. We need more likes.
27 Yankees in that what ended up being a 4-game series. This club led the American League not only in runs scored, home runs, OPS, but in walks. They just refuse to chase. They make you challenge them.
And you mentioned the youth of Cantillo, mainly a starter. This foreign territory, he has relieved, but not come in a jam. And this is as hard as it gets right now with the bases loaded, and he's still working on it.
Here's Alex Verdugo, the number 9
Verdugo.
hitter. His first time up. Again, it's left on left. Yankees everywhere. 2-0 New York. Third inning, 2 down.
Bases loaded.
The set, the pitch. And he dropped a curveball in there for strike one.
Strike one.
Cantillo was part of that 9-player trade between Cleveland and San Diego 4 summers ago. Now the 0-1 delivery. Down low again. He is not even close, missing way low and out of the zone. 1-1 the count. And again, no matter what happens the rest of this inning, you're back to the top of the order for the 3rd time in the 4th inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball down. Oh, it's a knee-high strike.
They called it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Verdugo now steps out with Stanton at third. Volpe
And the
at
Jets
second,
are up
Rizzo at first.
10-7 over
2-0
the
Yankees,
Bills
2
right now,
down,
guys.
3rd inning. The 1-2 offering. In the dirt to the backstop.
That's going to score another run.
Wow.
He's wild.
So 2 wild pitches, scoring 2 runs, although the walk would have scored a run anyway. But this is getting ugly.
Slightly.
You want to make the Yankees earn it, and they're not doing that right here in the 3rd inning.
Well, Cantillo's not missing by a little. 2-2 the count. 3-0 New York. 2nd and 3rd, 2 down. Now the pitch.
There we go.
Swing and a miss. Verdugo
Got him.
Chased a pitch, a changeup.
And that ends, gets them out of trouble.
Well, the bad news, 3-0 New York. The good news, we've only played 3 on the Cleveland Clinic.
Only
Radio
3 innings, guys, and the Guardians are already in their bullpen. So due up for the Guardians in the top of the 4th. Finally, we're getting to the top of the 4th here. So due up for them is Ramirez, Thomas, and Naylor. So average for the postseason for Ramirez is a 176 hitter. Thomas is 300, and Naylor's a 190. They're kind of struggling right now in this postseason. So what will they do when they come up, guys? Is anybody's guess. Don't forget, hey, guys, drop your votes in the poll. We have a poll going. Who's going to win, Yankees or Guardians? We're at 15 likes. Or 15 votes, I'm sorry. 15 votes on it. 73% say the Yankees will win. So keep your votes coming in. Let's see who's going to win. Also, the question is, where are you watching from? You don't have to give the exact town, but let me know if you're watching from what state you're watching from or what country. Love to hear from everybody here. And if you like this style of content, be sure to drop the like and subscribe as well. Anchor's good enough without giving it to them. That is true. That was 2. They gave them real easy runs right there. So you notice this is the animation of it. You notice they still have it on 2. That's why I have the scoreboard up top. So it does have 3. This application is still in beta, so it's kind of sketchy at times. Alrighty, guys. Can the Yankees get them out? 3 up, 3 down. They've been lights out so far. Looks like Cantillo is back out for the Guardians. He was coming back in. They're not making a pitching change yet. They've already went into the bullpen, so they're going to try to make him probably, I would say, get him through at least 5. If not, get him through at least 6 innings, or to the bottom of 6.
Ortho Express. Jose Ramirez leads things off. Fly to right his first time up. Here's the pitch from Rodon, and it's a fastball strike on the inside corner.
And this thing keeps
Ramirez
speeding up on me.
From the right side against the hard-throwing lefty, who's been consistently in the mid-90s with his fastball tonight. Here's the 0-1, and that's swung on and drilled to center. Judge came.
Trying to get it back live. They keep bumping it around, so it gets out of sync. Not sure why it's doing that. And sound like he's
goes back and makes the running catch as he was headed to right center and hauled it in. Just
I think it should be closer to live now, guys. Sorry about that.
Nice recovery.
It's weird how you just leave it playing and it just gets out of sync.
Not
sure why it does that.
Jim Rosenhaus along with Tom Hamilton and Andre Nadu's down outside the Guardians dugout. And we are happy to be bringing you Guardians baseball in the postseason from the Bronx. Lane Thomas, the batter. Here's the pitch. And it's on the outside corner for a strike. Paul Schrader is our on-site engineer here in the booth in New York. And back at command center, it's Brian Matze. Here comes the 0-1. Down low. 1-1 the count.
Jury duty in the morning. I will pray for you on that one, my friend. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Have a great evening and good luck with all that.
First, the 1-1 pitch from Rodon. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Said he was still getting text messages from those close and those he hasn't heard from in a long time, with congratulations for the big grand slam in Game 5 of the division series. He swings and misses over a slider. That's strike 3. The ball dropped. They throw on to first.
They get him out just like that.
And Rodon really has it rolling now. That's 6 strikeouts. He has set down 7 in a row since John Kenzie Noel's single with 1 away in the second inning. Now Josh Naylor steps in. Oh, he's a fan favorite here in New York, is Naylor. The fans here remember vividly his display in the 2022 division series when he hit a home run and did the rock the baby motion going around the bases, and they have not let him forget it, and they probably never will as long as he plays in the big leagues, as the pitch to him is in there for strike 1. 3-0 Yankees. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the 4th. Here's the 0-1. Down low. 1-1.
That bat banging around is irritating, isn't it?
Naylor struck out
sure
first
why
time
it's
up.
doing that.
4 for 21 now in the postseason is Naylor. Here's the 1-1 from Rodon. Swing and a miss. Count moves to 1-2. Well, Rodon had that hiccup against the Royals where he did not make it out of the 4th inning. Oh boy, he's showing no signs of slowing here tonight. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Got him.
Down on strikes. 7.
And just like that, 3 up, 3 down for the Yankees. In order. So we go bottom of the 3rd, or bottom of the 4th, I'm sorry. The Yankees are 3. The Guardians are nothing, guys. Man, oh man. Guardians are letting this game slip away. Will they keep their same pitcher in, or are they going to pull their pitcher? What do you guys think? As long as he doesn't get into trouble. We'll see. We shall see. Guys, we're still sitting at 16 likes. Don't forget, drop a like on this stream if you have not already. That boosts that number 16 and gets it up to 20, 30, 40, 50. The more, the better, guys. Let's interact with everybody here. Be sure to share this as well. And subscribe if you're new here. KimbroNator. I bring you NASCAR, football, baseball, basketball coverage, guys. This is a channel bringing you commentary. Football, I'll do play-by-play. Baseball, a lot of this stuff I will actually bring in radio broadcasts a lot, as well with NASCAR. This time of year, October, it's playoffs, guys. Major League Baseball playoffs. Checking on the score. As far as I can tell, let's see here.
To baseball and him learning baseball.
10-7. The Jets are up still.
That he grew up with watching when he was born and raised here.
Now we'll see if a clean inning.
The Jets have the ball back too.
Better. He came on with the bases loaded last inning, and 2 wild pitches allowed runs to score. So it's 3-0 New York. Top of the lineup, Gleyber Torres steps in, shows bunt, takes a pitch low and in for ball 1. Torres 1 for 2 with a single to open the bottom of the first inning. Well, Yankees had great scoring opportunities in the first and second as well. The 1-0. Breaking ball down low, 2-0. And really, when you look up, they have 5 hits. But just the 1 home run, which was a solo shot. But the walks and wild pitches really hurt. Here's the 2-0. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. Final line on Alex Cobb. And the Guardians starter 2 2/3, allowed 3 runs on 5 hits, walked 3, struck out 3. The 2-1, down low, ball 3. Pedro Avila has started to throw out in the Guardians' pen.
So they got somebody warming up
for this championship series, as they made that decision yesterday, and he found out this morning. The 3-1, outside, ball 4.
That was close.
Torres leads off the 4th inning.
Lead off walk. You gotta hate that as a coach.
It's that tough spot right now. The Guardians trailing 3-0, and I know you mentioned earlier that they got to be careful about chasing a win and getting too deep into that bullpen, and it's not out of hand yet. So they're kind of in that dead zone, it seems like, or at least a difficult decision zone right now anyway. As Juan Soto steps in, the pitch is swung on and looped foul and out of play.
Ball?
Yeah, this inning will determine that.
3-0 Yankees. Soto with a single his first time up, then
let's go New York, George. Let's go, my friend.
In right center his last time up, his first.
The Jets are up on Buffalo 10-7 with 12-17 to go in the second quarter.
Career. Here's the pitch, and that's
inside.
1-1 the count. This is his 3rd.
Fire Luke Getzey or get fired AP. All right.
Postseason with Washington when they won the World Series in 2019. The 1-1.
1-1. Man, he has been wild.
It's knocked down by Naylor, who picks it up, throws, not in time, is taking off for second. And
I think that's his 3rd wild pitch tonight.
And again, Cantillo all over the place right now, and he's got to somehow figure out a way to rein it in. When he was on that regular turn in the rotation at the end of the year, and that'll be a wild pitch.
Of course.
His command was much sharper, and he had a bullpen outing as well that went well. But it's been a while between appearances for him. The 2-1, and that's on the outside
in there.
Strike. 2-2 the count. Cantillo did see an inning of work in the division series. Scoreless baseball there. 2-2 the count on Soto.
What does he do?
Down low.
Down low. And it bounces away. That's another wild pitch.
To third is Torres. It has been a busy night back there for Naylor.
Man.
There already have been 3 wild pitches.
That's a 4th.
And there's a 4th.
Well, this is going to be a record here pretty soon in postseason play.
A record. We're going for the records. We're going to break them all.
Payoff pitch coming to Soto. Guardians pull the infield in with nobody out. And that runner at third. 3-0 New York. Cantillo's ready. Here's his pitch. Swung on, popped up.
Foul ball.
Play. Man, did Soto have a cut. So we'll do it again on 3-2 to Juan Soto.
Ron, you as a catcher have got to be able to save your pitcher some of these wild pitches too.
Here's the 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Soto.
Wow, so he walks Soto.
Swing when a pitch is outside the strike zone. And he draws a walk. Back-to-back walks for Joey Cantillo, and that will be it for him.
Ooh.
Stephen Vogt is on his way to the mound. He'll bring on Pedro Avila.
Pedro, here comes Pedro now.
3-0 New York. We'll step aside for a timeout and have more after this.
Hey,
And just like that, guys, the Guardians are on their 3rd pitcher of the night. Haven't even got through 4 innings. They're getting in their bullpen early. They're making this a bullpen game for the Guardians. That's right. That's right. Yeah. They're rattling them. So can they keep it up? Guys, don't forget we need some more help on the likes. Likes need some help. We're at 17 likes. Our goal is 50 for the stream tonight. Music to your ears. Right on. All Yankees fans, that is music. They're getting in their bullpen. It's 3-2. Bottom of the 4th. Nobody out. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Cantillo was pretty wild. Threw 4 wild pitches, and 2 of the runs were scored off his wild pitches tonight. It's pretty wild. So we're still sitting at 17 votes in the poll. 71% say the Yankees. Here at the end of the 5th inning, we're going to change that question, guys. So be alert for that. We'll change it to something different. Avila is warming up right now. You can see.
Network.
News, talk.
Oh, he was back for a second. Radio was. I muted it back.
Jim Rosenhaus along with Tom Hamilton. Andre Knott down in the dugout, or at least just outside the dugout. Joining our coverage tonight as well. And Paul Schrager is our on-site engineer with Brian Motze at Command Center. Guardians in the midst of a pitching change here in the 4th inning. Pedro Avila, the right-hander, just activated today for this series as the Guardians added a pitcher. And Angel Martinez taken off the roster. And Avila comes on to face Aaron Judge with runners on the corners. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. And it's way outside for ball 1. Well, that'll be the challenge for Avila, who was not a part of the division series, so it's been a while between
what happened?
Game action for him.
Oh, I scrolled up. I'm sorry.
Coming on in a tough spot.
I did that.
Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball down low, 2-0. What a shot in the arm Avila was for the Guardians pen after they acquired him from the Padres in April. He went on to appear in 50 games with Cleveland, 5-1, an ERA of 3.25. Here's the 2-0. Down low.
Down low.
3. Three and 0 the count on Judge. The set And the pitch. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to center.
I don't think he got enough of it.
Way up there, but settling under it is Thomas, and he makes the catch. Plenty deep enough to score the run. As down the line comes Torres, and the Yankees now lead it 4-0 on the sac fly from Aaron Judge.
You know how we talk about the Bronx Bombers and leading baseball in home runs, and Judge and Soto? They have scored the last 3 runs without the benefit of a base hit, much less a home run.
Boy, that is a tough way to live if you're the Guardians, as you have to play clean and really make the Yankees earn it. But man, it has not been the case so far, as Austin Wells steps in with 1 out, runner at first, and he swings and skies one.
Oh, he launches that one too.
To left center, cruising after it is Thomas, and he makes the catch. Going halfway is Soto. Cantillo faced 4 batters, uncorked 4 wild pitches, and you mentioned it, Tom. It's got to be some kind of record. It is. For an appearance in the division series for a reliever.
You love the setup? Awesome. Thank you, George.
Here's Giancarlo Stanton, the pitch. Strike called at the knees on the outside corner.
I mean,
it's a different way to watch a game.
Same script that the Yankees used to beat Kansas City. I mean, they averaged in that series 7 walks a game.
Here's the 0-1. That's swung on and launched high and deep to right, but there is Noel, and he has room to make the catch. So Avila able to work out of it with minimal damage. The Yankees had a run on the sac fly, but we will head to the
going to the 5th inning, guys. New York 4, Guardians 0. For sure. So, yeah, this is the 3D animation of it. It is in beta still with the MLB, so there's times where this thing acts real goofy, but hey, it's a cool way to watch a game. I'll try to bring in some of the stats with it here and the scoreboard up top to try to keep it true, because the scoreboard over there can go off sometimes. So guys, we are sitting at 17 likes. Our goal for this stream tonight is 50. At this rate, we're not going to make it, guys. We're at 5, so we need to be at 25. You know, we're kind of at the halfway point right now of the stream. So if you have not already, drop the thumbs up on the stream. Be sure to drop that thumbs up. That helps me boost this channel, gets this out to more and more people, guys. That's our goal, is to just bring you guys coverage of baseball, football, basketball, NASCAR, everything here, guys. Try to bring you the best coverage I can bring you. And give you guys a place to interact with other fans. You know, we're keep this family friendly. Try to keep no profanity. But sometimes when they're streaming in game audio, especially on NASCAR, the stuff that tends to come over. So, but we try to keep it as clean as possible. Appreciate those likes, and we got the subs up. 5,273. Man, this is amazing. We're getting there. It's 27 away from hitting the 5,300. Our next big milestone is when we hit 6,000. When we hit 6,000 subs, things tend to happen on this channel. We had 18 likes and buy some subs. Yeah, right on. The more likes, the better. The more we boost this out to more people.
Major league career with 16 wins for the Yankees this season. He'll face John Kensey Noel, Bo Naylor, and then Andres Jimenez in the top half of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Noel. He swings and pops it up foul out of play off to the first base side.
Oh, you'd just like to see Cleveland put some pressure on Carlos Rodon and see if he can work out of a jam and get into that Yankee bullpen at some point tonight.
Next pitch to Noel, low and in, 1-1.
Whether you win or lose, and you're sure
he's only at 61 pitches tonight.
You're not in good shape, but it can have an impact later in the series.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Swing and miss.
1-2 the count on Noel. Yep.
Maybe we can get 5 more likes on the stream by the end of this inning. That's a goal.
Seems to be focused on that.
Just be sure to share this with everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
You can see it after a strikeout. First the 1-2 to Noel. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball dropped but picked up by Wells, who throws to first to complete the strikeout. And there's the 8th for Rodon, but he had some strikeouts early against Kansas City in his other postseason start, and kind of really a little bit of celebration, some looks into the Kansas City dugout, and he was gone by the time the game hit the 5th inning. Looks like a different pitcher here tonight as Bo Naylor swings and misses.
Lights out on those guys tonight.
95 on the hard stuff, and he's been consistent sitting there all night long. Naylor flied to right his first time up. Rodon with the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
And it's
0-2. 1 out.
Oh, he's got a good rhythm going, good tempo. The left-hander with the 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Low and outside. 1-2 the count. And Rodon finally becoming that workhorse that a lot of folks envision. He really had a hard time staying healthy when he was with the White Sox. You would see the flashes, but never consistently. The 1-2 swung on, ground ball to first. Dug out by
Rizzo.
Who takes it to the bag in time for the out. 2 up, 2 down for the Guardians here in the 5th inning. Enbridge Gas Ohio would like to remind you, whether you're an individual or a contractor, state law requires that you call 811 before you dig. You have underground utilities marked. It's simple and free. Just dial 811 at least 2 business days prior to digging for your safety. Here's Andres Jimenez, who struck out his first time up. The pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Tough left-on-left matchup here for Jimenez. The 0-1 from Rodon. Swing and a miss.
Swing and miss.
Slider. And it's 0-2. Rodon can live pretty much fastball slider. Now he does have a decent changeup that he was saying yesterday can use that a little more often if it's called for. Here's the 0-2. Swing.
He got him. And just like that, they're through the lineup.
For a 3rd straight inning, we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's still the Yankees 4, the Guardians.
Wow. Did you guys think it would be here? What did you guys think the score was going to be at this point? Is this what we expected? I mean, the odds of the game were the win probability for the Yankees to win is 93.3% according to ESPN right now. It's just wild. It's hard to believe, guys. So due up for the Yankees. Whew. So this is game 1 of the ALCS, guys. So the winner of this will take on either the Dodgers or the Mets. Who do you guys want to see in the matchup? I may create a poll tonight or tomorrow about that. Oh, I appreciate that, Kenneth. They will come at some point, man. It's hit or miss. We're fighting bots tonight. When you do a search, there's a bunch of bots streaming the game, unfortunately. It is what it is. It's postseason time, guys. So the stats do not lie. Hitters, this is not a time to struggle. Some of the guys for the Yankees are struggling right now, but they have enough guys able to that are not struggling, so it shows the difference. Top of the 5th coming up here, guys.
Cobb up to the plate. Jazz Chisholm. And Chisholm takes a pitch down low for ball 1. Chisholm is 0 for 2. He has struck out, fly to left. Here's the pitch. And it's swung on, line foul and out of play.
And an update on the score. The Buffalo Bills are 13. The Jets are 10.
A high energy type player.
Second quarter, 6 minutes to go.
Tone it down just because you were traded here. You need that enthusiasm, and he has brought that and performed well stats-wise, and been a nice boost for the Yankee lineup as he takes a pitch outside for a ball. 2-1 the count on him. Pedro Avila with the 2-1 delivery. Outside and low for ball 3. Chisholm to be followed by Anthony Volpe and then Anthony Rizzo in the home half of the 5th. The 3-1 swing and a miss. 3-2 the count. This game 1 of the best of 7. Game 2 tomorrow night. Another 7:38 first pitch. What a pitching matchup tomorrow night. Tanner Bybee will make his 3rd postseason start for the Guardians, and he'll be opposed by Garrett Cole. Cole was outstanding in the clinching game against Kansas City in the division series. Now the 3-2 swung on, chopped foul at home plate. So we'll do it again on 3-2 to Jazz Chisholm. Get you our injury report this half inning, presented by Elk and Elk. If an auto accident or medical malpractice caused you injury, call 1-800-ELK-OHIO. And for the Guardians, Tyler Freeman on that injured list with the oblique injury. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, line to second, short hop grab by Jimenez. And he flips on to first for the out. Man, is he smooth. That was not an easy play, but he made it look like one. Now Anthony Volpe, who bounced to third and walked in 2 trips so far. The young shortstop in his 2nd major league season. Right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch to him. And it's on the outside corner for a strike. He grew up.
Look, he was low.
Not too far from here as a tremendously enthusiastic Yankee fan as a kid. And now gets to play for his favorite team. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And he said he'd been to a lot of playoff games here, but usually it was the last row of the upper deck. So the view's a lot better where he is now as a player.
No kidding.
And he is obviously eating it up. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, popped him up, foul. This one comes straight back and out of play. One out. Base is empty. 4-0 Yankees. Avila, the 3rd pitcher tonight for the Guardians. Here's his 0-2. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball, right center field, tracking it, Thomas, and then making the catch behind Thomas is John Kenzie Noel. And it looked like Thomas was calling for it, but Noel broke behind him, and he
make that catch.
As Thomas bailed right at the last moment to avoid a collision, or at the very least, that ball dropping due to miscommunication. Instead, Noel made the grab. So 2 down. And here's Anthony Rizzo. The pitch to him on the outside corner for strike 1. And Avila doing what he's done so often this season, settling a game down a little bit. As he's come on, thrown strikes, gotten outs. Here's the 0-1. Outside and high. 1-1. And he's been fairly economical so far. This next pitch will be his 20th, and they could use some length from Pedro Avila. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, popped him up. High in the air to left. Settling under it is Kwan, and he makes the catch to retire the side in order. Good work by Pedro Avila. We head to the 6th. It's the Yankees 4, the Guardians 0.
And just like that, we're through 5 innings, guys. The Yankees are up, as you heard there. Don't forget to drop your votes in the poll. We have the poll going right now. We're sitting at 19 votes, guys. We're at 18 likes, 19 votes. We need those likes bumped it up. What a day, guys. What a day. Hope you're having an amazing day. Yankees are up. Yankees fans. A lot of Yankees fans coming in, so 68%. So I need your help, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to smash that like button. That way we can boost this algorithm and get this out to more and more people. It looks like we got Rizzo. No, not Rizzo. To the bottom of the 5th. So the top of the 6th is coming up.
Yankees have the 1 home run, but otherwise, Cleveland has been in a very giving mood. Hi again, everybody. Tom Hamilton back with you for inning number 6, along with Jim Rosenhaus and Brian Motze, Andre Knott, and Paul Schrager. Number 9 hitter for Cleveland. This is Brian Rocchio, takes inside a ball. Rocchio struck out his first time up. Switch hitting shortstop. Rodon, that hybrid delivery, and it's fouled back in the count of 1-1. Rodon's gotten better as the game's gone on. 11 straight have been retired by Rodon. He's only made 70 pitches in 5 innings, 9 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed. The 1-1. Rocchio waves over the top of it, chased the changeup, and boy, Cleveland has chased a lot of
They have chased a bunch tonight.
Yankees, they haven't chased any pitches. The Yankees have walked 6 times. Now the 1-2 to Rocchio. In the dirt, didn't chase that time, and the count 2-2. Carlos Rodon. This is his 4th career postseason appearance. 2nd with the Yankees. He delivers, and it's
Oh,
to deep left field.
he may got enough for that one. He did.
Brian Rocchio has put Cleveland.
And just like that, Cleveland is on the board. The home run.
Hit 375 in the division series, and he's just hammered one. No doubt about it, shot to deep
And we
left.
got the first run on the board for Cleveland.
Now trails at 4-1 here in the 6th inning. That'll bring up Stephen Kwan. Now let's see if that gets Cleveland going.
The spark they need.
Pen is already busy. One thing about the Yankee pen, it's maybe not as deep as Cleveland, but it's a really good pen, especially the back 3 or 4 guys. Stephen Kwan takes a strike. They've got a closer that's become unhittable in Luke Weaver. And they're a tough customer when they've got a lead, which they have right now. Kwan waves at
Swinging.
0-2. And Aaron Boone won't waste any time going to that bullpen. So after Rodon had retired 11 straight, Rocchio the home run. Now the 0-2 pitch, and Kwan swings. It's a ground ball in the hole to his left. Nice grab by Chisholm. Guns it over. Oh, what a play.
Wow.
Chisholm's momentum took him from third to in front of the shortstop position. And he has that cannon arm, and he throws out Kwan. That was a nice play by Jazz Chisholm. It is 50 degrees here tonight, but to look at Jazz Chisholm, you would think this game is now being played somewhere in the Antarctic. Here's David Fry, a single and a strikeout. The pitch, and he tried to hold up. Looked like he chased. He didn't. Pitch was outside. He's
outside.
Wearing one of those hoods that cover the neck and the head. Underneath his Yankee cap, the pitch. Inside, a ball, 2-0. Good Lord, it's 50 degrees. Maybe Jazz Chisholm.
I'd love that.
The blood may
I'm
have
a fat man.
all those years living in the Bahamas and then playing with the Miami Marlins. For him, this might be one of the colder games he's played in. He's a heck of an athlete. Now the 2-0 pitch, and Fry takes inside, 3-0. Well, this is 3rd time through the order now. Cleveland's down 4-1. We're in the 6th inning. Rodon's ready. His next offering, and it's in there, 3-1 the count. Rodon lets it fly. And David Fry takes a swing and fouls it back. Full count. Rodon, that was 97 miles an hour, so he's got plenty left in the tank. 4-1 Yankees here in game 1, top of the 6th. 1 out. The kick and delivery. And he hits one high in the air to right, not deep. Soto barely has to move. David Fry out number 2. That'll bring up Jose Ramirez, the switch hitter. Batting batting right-handed. Ramirez has flied out, lined out. Now Rocchio led off the inning with a home run, but it hasn't rattled Rodon. He gets the next 2. Now the pitch to Ramirez. And he caught the outside corner of the change. Strike 1. Mets even the NLCS at a game apiece, beating up the Dodgers today, 7-3. As Ramirez fouling it straight back is down in the count, 0-2. Mets in that ball game decided it early. They had a run in the first and 5 in the second inning as the Dodgers went with a bullpen game. The pitch. Ramirez bangs one toward third, but foul. And will do it again at 0-2. Incredible, the Dodgers, they've had a lot of pitching injuries, but they've spent over $300 million on their team. And in game 2 of the NLCS, they're throwing a bullpen game. Now the 0-2 to Ramirez. Down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Legacy Roofing is Ohio's premier roofing service provider. Maybe it's a repair, maybe it's a new roof. You can get a free estimate calling 855-GOT-ROOF or go to LegacyRoofingOH.com. Now the 1-2. Ramirez fouling it back again. Hosey with a good at bat. Still a 1-2 count. So Rodon is about to make his 90th pitch, and one would think if Ramirez gets aboard, he's done. He's probably done with Ramirez one way or the other. The pitch, down low, changeup. Even if this inning ends with Rodon getting him, one would think 6 innings would be all she wrote, but a strong 6 innings for Carlos Rodon. 4-1 Yankees. The wind and pitch, and it's low. Trying to get him to chase another changeup, and the count is full. Jose Ramirez, 4th in the league in homers, 39, 2nd in RBIs, 118, 2nd in steals, 41. Another MVP caliber season. The payoff. Swung on, broken back ground ball to third.
Foul ball.
And the at-bat will continue. This will be pitch number 9 once Jose gets a new piece of lumber. So Rodon quickly got ahead in the count 0-2. And now Jose will get a new bat from the third base dugout and step back in for the 9th pitch of the at-bat. 4-1 Yankees. Cleveland batting in the 6th. Bases empty, 2 down. Rodon. He's ready. Here it comes. Swung on. This is hit a ton to deep left center field.
That gonna be trouble
for Judge. He reaches out, made the catch.
Wow.
On the warning track in deep left center.
And just like that.
Judge has come to play center field tonight. He has really covered some ground. And Hosey, with 2 really good at bats, drove that one almost out of here to left center. Warmer night, that would have been gone, but 50 degrees here tonight in the Bronx. And Aaron Judge with a fine play, and it's 4-1. Yankees lead.
And just like that, guys, Cleveland gets on the board. So we're still sitting at 18 likes, guys. We need some help on those likes. Let's get those likes up. Get it to more and more people. So the latest update I'm having here, it is 13-10. Buffalo is up on the Jets still. Second quarter, 39 seconds go before halftime here, guys. All right. We are live here, guys. It's middle of 6th. Basically over halfway through the game now. Yankees are up 4-1. Can they keep this? Can they get more runs? What do you guys think? We got 21 votes in the poll, 18 likes. Don't forget, guys, to drop your like on the stream if you have not already.
It's giving up 3 runs on 5 hits, walked 3, struck out 3, and then Joey Cantillo had a really rough go of it. Here's Alex Verdugo taking low. Cantillo went 1/3 of an inning, gave up 1
That's
run.
a new person in the chat.
He didn't allow a
I
hit.
think I followed.
He walked 3, and
All
he
right.
uncorked 4 wild pitches, a postseason record, a Cleveland franchise record. Avila with a strike to Verdugo, who singled and struck out. 4 runs, only 5 hits for the Yankees. They've walked
play-by-play
6
with
times,
JJ. Yeah, he's great.
just 5 hits. Cleveland, 1 run, 3 hits. The pitch, and it's high. Ball 2, 2-1. Eric Sabrowski, the rookie left-handed reliever, warming in the Cleveland pen. Cleveland's pen beyond the wall in left center. The Yankees beyond the wall in right center.
He's a great streamer
Now
as
the
well.
kick in the 2-1, and it's fouled at the plate, and down goes Verdugo's. That got a piece of either his foot or his leg. So the count now on Alex Verdugo is 2-2 as he tries to walk it off, banging it off that instep of the front foot or the right foot. Tomorrow night, same time, 7:38, Garrett Cole, the Yankee ace, who's dominated Cleveland throughout his career, whether it's postseason, regular season. Cleveland's never done much against Garrett Cole, and they'll have a shot tomorrow night. And Cleveland ace Tanner Bybee will be on the mound. And then the series will shift.
Buffalo's up 20-10 now over the Jets.
Games 3 and 4 Thursday and Friday. If a 5th game's needed, it's Saturday in Cleveland. Now the 2-2 in the dirt, full count.
In the dirt.
Pedro Avila. This pitch will be his 27th. Here it comes.
He got him.
Swinging. Man, that was a good changeup. One of the things Stephen Vogt said in his office before the game tonight, he said, look, all year long, we have tried to keep these relievers at no more than 20 pitches. And that's why they feel like they've stayed strong, they've stayed healthy, even though you have half the bullpen with over 70 appearances. Top of the order, Gleyber Torres takes a pitch in the dirt. But in the Detroit series, those rules went out the window, and guys were pushed well beyond 20 pitches a number of times. The 1-0, and it's a strike. But voters said this series, they want to get back to what they had done this season. Yeah, there will be exceptions, but for the most part, try to minimize the number of pitches they throw because it's a best of 7. The 1-1, and it's in there, a strike, which is why you need more length from your starter. But tonight, in the bullpen in the 3rd inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stepping away now, Gleyber Torres. He's singled, grounded out, walked. 4-1 Yankees. Solo homer by Juan Soto. The pitch, a swing, and another weak fly ball to center field. Easy play for Thomas. Boy, it feels like, Rosie, and I know I'm being oversimplified as Stephen Vogt's going to make a pitching change, but ever since the Yankees got the lead, it seems like everyone's trying to hit the ball out. It's resulted in easy outs and routine flyouts.
And it's exactly what the doctor ordered from Pedro Avila. Now can the offense get it going against it, as you mentioned, a really good Yankees bullpen, and they'll be in the back end now.
Pedro Avila retired all 8 men that he faced. 2 down in the 6th, bases empty. Eric Sabrowski's coming on. Yankees up 4-1.
Step up.
Just like that, guys. So stay here. Don't go anywhere. So who's going to win? Still a lot of baseball left. It's never over till it's over. Always remember that with baseball. Some teams can have a 2-out rally and score, I think, 6-7 runs I've seen before. So it's never over till it's over. till that final strike.
WTAM 11.
Oh, I thought it was coming back live. They threw me off for a second.
Rookies in that Cleveland bullpen. Far and away the best in baseball. Eric Sabrowski, the Canadian out of Edmonton, comes in the sixth with 2 down, bases empty, 4-1 New York. Sabrowski is a guy that, well, you talk about fearless. He's got that hockey mentality. Grew up playing hockey. Doesn't everybody that grows up in Canada? But baseball was where he knew he had a best chance to make a livelihood. And now he faces Juan Soto, and he pumps one in there, strike. He doesn't blow you away with velocity, but he can beat you with the fastball, the curveball, the slider. Left on left, Soto a single, solo homer, a walk. Soto takes strike 2. Sabrowski in the Tigers series went 2 scoreless innings. Once he came up late this summer, he appeared in 8 games with Cleveland and never gave up a run in those 8 games. Not much better can you pitch than Eric Sabrowski has. He's a big, strong kid, 6'4", 235. The pitch, a swing and a foul upstairs, 0-2. And the thing about Sabrowski, you may beat him, but he's going to make you beat him. He's not going to nibble. He is going to come right at you, just like Pedro Avila did. And Avila retired all 8 Yankees. Now the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sabrowski, he was discovered in junior college in Kansas. Drafted by San Diego. The pitch got him swinging. Threw it 94 miles an hour. Elevated the fastball, and
just
Soto
like that.
out.
We're through
And
6.
Cleveland's bullpen has retired 9 straight Yankees.
Wow.
4-1 New York.
Going into the 7th inning, guys. Corey Seager.
frustration out, and we don't see that often from Hosey, so that was very telling to me. And when Clay Holmes is on the mound, I know he's been good, but you got to get him in the strike zone and not swing at balls out of the strike zone against him.
Thank you, Andre. Cleanup hitter Lane Thomas takes down and away. Well, Jose knows more than anyone. There are no guarantees you'll ever get on this stage again. And as a lot of the players have said, we're not done yet. The pitch swung on a weak tapper to the second baseman. Torres waits for it, throws Thomas out by a step. Thomas 0 for 3. Cleveland thrilled to be here, obviously, after a scintillating series with Detroit, but they're not just happy to be here. They don't feel like there's any reason why they can't beat the Yankees and get to the World Series. But they trail 4-1 as Josh Naylor faces Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes made a second All-Star team this year, then lost that closer's job to Luke Weaver. Naylor has struck out, flied out. He takes down low. He's got one of those bowling ball sinkers in the mid to upper 90s. Slider and a slurve. Clay Holmes this year had 30 saves, but 13 blown saves. That's why Luke Weaver's now closing. The pitch, swing and a foul at the plate to even the count. Clay Holmes has appeared in his time with New York in 10 postseason games, and he still hasn't given up a run. Against Kansas City, he worked in all 4 games, went 5 scoreless innings. Now the 1-1. A check on a pitch down low. He didn't go. 2-1. And again, that heavy sinker at 97 miles per hour. On deck to pinch hit is Kyle Manzardo, so Jhonkensy Noel's night is over. Now the set, now the 2-1. And it's swung on, a little bloop job towards center, but coming on is Judge. Right off the end of the bat, 2 down. Now the only run is the Brian Rocchio home run to left. Cleveland's mustered 3 hits tonight. And now Kyle Manzardo will pinch hit for Jhonkensy Noel. 2 down. Cleveland down by a score of 4-1.
Bailey, what's up?
Not sure why, but pitching coach Matt Blake going out.
What format do I like better, World Series or NBA Finals?
Same page in regards to
I like the World Series format.
Well, Dollar Bank is a proud partner.
That's just me, but
you can do more with the Cleveland Community Bank.
What do you like better?
Locations in Northeast Ohio. Get started at Dollar.Bank. Well, there are a lot of guys that'll tell you when they're in a rhythm and they get 2 quick outs like Clay Holmes got, the last thing they want to see is the pitching coach come out and kind of break up that rhythm. We'll see if there's anything to it. What a job by Carlos Rodon tonight. 93 pitches, 6 superb innings. He gave up a run on 3 hits, struck out 9, didn't walk anybody. So here's the pinch hitter, Kyle Manzardo. 2 down in the 7th, bases empty, 4-1 Yanks. The pitch. And
foul off.
Straight back. Manzardo in the division series was 1 for 6. 0 for 2 as a pinch hitter in that series. Now the 0-1 pitch.
Ooh, he wanted to go on that one.
A pitch down and in. He almost chased. 1-1 the count. Clay Holmes was drafted out of high school by Pittsburgh, but his big years have been here in New York. He's ready, hands chest high, lets it fly. Manzardo fouling it straight back. And the count, 1-2. Now the set, the 1-2.
Wow, that's wild.
Inside and all the way to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Cleveland down 3 here in the 7th. I don't know if it's the mood that we had before the game or the way this game developed with the Yankees scoring on walks and wild pitches, but then a pretty tame Yankee Stadium here tonight, fan-wise. Now the 2-2. Swing and a foul out of play to the left. They may feel like Alex Rodriguez.
Let's go New York 100%.
Former Yankee,
George, let's go,
Mayor,
my friend.
Texas Ranger, and suspended a number of times for PEDs. He said the Yankees basically have an easy route, their easiest route in 20 years to the World Series. The pitch pulled foul.
They spent a lot of money on that team.
A lot of people in this city may feel like that.
Tom, there were no less than 5 newspaper articles today talking about a Yankees-Mets World Series. It's like, well, wait a minute. There's a couple of teams that are going to have a big say about that over the next week to 10 days.
2-2 the count on Manzardo.
For sure.
Holmes is ready. Here it comes. He fouled it back. Boys had a good at bat. Well, we were in Detroit. Cleveland was elimination time on Thursday, down 2-1, and it was amazing how many people around that Tiger Ball Club, some with the club, were talking.
Wow, you're out of Northern Cali. Welcome to the channel, my friend.
Ice. The 2-2. Swing
and got him. Struck him out in the top of the 7th, middle of 7 now, 7th inning stretch. Bringing this to you guys from Texas. I'm bringing you the live broadcast from Texas. Which mascot is going to win, guys? So be sure to watch this here. They should have it going. Here they're going. Pirates, the Cubs, or Cardinals. Who's going to win? Which mascot's going to win the race? They're going to be the Cubbies, the Pirates. What do they... I can't believe they did that. Did y'all see that? Oh, well, it is the 7th inning stretch. So be sure to stretch your legs out, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting down. I'll stretch mine out here in just a second. So they did spend a lot of money. Yep. And yeah, let's look that up. It keeps changing every time you turn around. So let's go to the highest payrolls in Major League Baseball. Let's pull up these stats here. Okay, coming in at number 1, highest payroll in Major League Baseball. This is on, let me make sure this is right. This is as of October 2024, according to betmgm.com. New York Mets, $317 million. Second, New York Yankees, $309 million. And guess who's in the third? Houston Astros, $255 million. Behind them is the Philadelphia Phillies at $247. And coming in 5th is the Dodgers at $241 million. The Braves are at 6th, $236. Cubs are in 7th, $230. Rangers 8th, $225. Blue Jays, $218 million. And the Giants are 10th, $208. So Cleveland, I'm not going to go through all of them, but they're in 23rd, guys. So Cleveland Guardians are in 23rd at $106 million salary.
Throughout Northeast Ohio, get started.
Wow.
$1.bank.
Lots of money there, guys.
We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be the 2nd inning of work for Eric Sabrowski. Yankees lead.
Lowest payroll is the Oakland Athletics, fixing to be Las Vegas Athletics at $63 million. Wonder if that's going to change.
An off day tomorrow when they'll be playing on Wednesday night in Queens. Let's go downstairs to Andre Knott.
Well, you bring up Eric Sabrowski, and I know for Guardians fans, they don't know a lot about him because he came up when he came up, Tom, but we've talked about him having 2 Tommy John surgeries and him being from Canada, and he's a little bit of a different bird. And in just a weekend, when I was talking to all the bullpen guys during the regular season, they go, he's the most talkative guy we have in the bullpen. But he has told me because what he's gone through and because he had many days back in 2020 when he thought he would never pick up a baseball ever again, he's kind of going through this through life of this is my opportunity and I'm going to run with it and I'm going to make the absolute most of it. And I think he's been the perfect fresh breath of air for that bullpen when he joined. You know, it was a new guy at the end of the year, and we saw it in his first appearance out here against Soto. He just goes right at guys. And it's something that the rest of the bullpen has done all year, and some of the guys tonight may want to take from it going forward in this series.
Well, thank you, Andre. Well, if you're Eric Zabrowski, you had 2 Tommy John surgeries in a 3-year period.
That's insane, man.
You can imagine how grateful he is to even pitch at any level, much less now be on the big league October stage. Daniel Schneemann is going to be the new right fielder for Cleveland after Kyle Manzardo with pinch hit. So it's 4-1 New York.
That really is impressive.
Juan Soto hit a solo homer to right center off Alex Cobb in the third. The final inning.
There's a sight.
Cobb would then walk 2, get a fly out, then walk a third. So Cobb left this ball game with the bases loaded and 2 down. And New York
it's Fangraphs.com. They actually break down the roster's payroll.
Well, he's a rookie, and obviously he had a really tough night because he walked 3. He set a Major League playoff record with 4 wild pitches.
Beat LA.
Scored their next 3 runs in the 3rd and 4th innings without a base hit.
Wow.
And that's where we're at. 4-1. Brian Rocchio solo homer to left. Cleveland's only run.
That's going to drop.
Judge rifles 1 to right.
Or no, does he get it?
Goes to a slide. Made the catch.
He made that catch.
Tested right away is Daniel Schneemann. Aaron Judge lines out to right on a nice sliding catch by Daniel Schneemann. That'll bring up Austin Wells. He's 0 for 3.
Attention media, here's tonight's big attendance. 47,264.
Left on left, Eric Zabrowski delivering, and it's in there. Cleveland behind Pedro Avila and now Eric Zabrowski.
Beat LA, fire. Right?
Promptly set down 10 straight Yankees. The pitch fouled back 0-2. Once again, Cleveland's bullpen has kept them in this game. It's stunning what they have done since back in March.
It's amazing, Tom. And again, we take it back to spring training when there were some serious injury issues to talk about, and yet here we are.
The 0-2, up and in. Well, you're doing it with 5 different rookies. You're doing it with not just 3, maybe 4 guys. It's a deep bullpen, which is how you got to this point. The 1-2, a swing and a foul out of play. You look at what happened in the series with Detroit. That went 5 games, and in that series, Cleveland starters worked 18 innings. The bullpen worked 25.
That's insane.
Tonight, the bullpen's been on since the 3rd. Now the 1-2. A check and a pitch outside. Yes, Joey Cantillo, part of that bullpen. In a lot of ways, I don't really count Joey Cantillo as part of the bullpen. He was a starter up here because of injuries. Put in the bullpen here for the playoffs. Now the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Struck him out.
Gets his second.
So a little side note, Judge, Cole, and Stanton.
We all know about Class A.
If you take
Gaddis, Smith, Herring,
Judge and Cole
guys
and throw in Stanton, those 3 players make more than the entire team.
Those numbers you mentioned, more
for Cleveland.
Innings pitched.
Those 3 players. Those 3 players make more than the entire team.
Because the series did not go the way you wanted.
Giancarlo Stanton shoots one back.
Yeah, because Judge is at $40 million.
The Yankees haven't had a hit since the homer by
Plus
Soto in the 3rd.
Cole's at $36 million.
Clay Holmes have kept Cleveland that big. The 0-1. Swung on, hit a ton.
He got that one. That one's gone. That's why they pay him all that money. $32 million man right there.
Boy, has he been a machine down through the years when it comes to postseason play. We told you about his numbers earlier.
We got a home run Yankees.
And the Yankees have their first hit since the third. A solo blast to left center here in the seventh. And the Yankees lead 5-1, and that home run went 439 feet.
That's all?
It's his second home run in the postseason. One against Cleveland, one against Kansas City. Now the batter, Jazz Chisholm. Time called. Boy, it's amazing what a big game postseason hitter Stanton is. The pitch. Check swing, foul back. You look at Stanton's regular season, good. 27 homers, 72 RBIs, but really pales when you
it's 109.
on the big stage, Giancarlo Stanton doesn't take a back seat to anybody. The pitch down and away in the count 1-1. And for Giancarlo Stanton, he's done some damage against Cleveland. He had 2 home runs against Cleveland in the 2020 playoffs. He had 2 more against Cleveland 2 years ago. The pitch waved at.
It's wild, guys.
Count. So Giancarlo Stanton's hit 5 home runs off Cleveland since 2020 in postseason play. 5-1 New York. We're in the 7th. 2 outs.
See who the lowest player is.
And a tie, ball 2, 2-2. Now the 2-2. Swing and a chopper foul outside of first. We'll do it again at 2-2.
Catcher's only $740,000 is his salary for Cleveland.
Chisholm is down swinging, but
and we're in through 7.
Blasted one out of here.
So the Yankees get one more run. Carlos Stanton blasted a home run to give them another run. So it's 5-1, guys, going into the 8th inning. Cleveland is down to the 6 outs in this game here. Game 1, guys. Hey, what I need everybody to do, if you have not already, drop a like on the stream. We need that help to boost it, guys. Be sure to drop those likes on this stream. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn on the little bell notification whenever we come live, guys, for all of our games. And you can see over there, we're at 18 likes. The more likes, the more this boosts to more and more people. So the highest paid player for Cleveland is Ramirez, Jose Ramirez at $17 million, and the next one behind that is Josh Naylor. He's at $6.5 million. So that's just insane. Just the difference in payroll. That is wild. When you look at this stuff, it's just amazing. Boom. Well, our goal was 50 tonight. We didn't even make 20. We're at 19. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to be back tomorrow night. We'll be back here again for these game 2, guys. Hello, David Christopherson, 20. It shows 20 on there. Okay. It still hasn't updated on YouTube. It shows 19 for here, but hey, I appreciate that. Let's get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. The more, the better. 5-2-1, starting the top of the 8th here, guys. Tim Hill.
The Chicago White Sox this summer. Tim Mesa waived by the Toronto Blue Jays this summer. And those are their two lefties in the bullpen. Here's the side-winding Tim Hill.
Side-winding Tim Hill.
Hedges shows bunt, takes outside. Hedges is batting for catcher Bo Naylor. So Hedges will stay in and catch the remainder of the game. 5-1 New York, 8th inning. The pitch, and it's a check and a strike. Clay Holmes had a 1-2-3-7. Carlos Rodon, a magnificent 6 innings, giving up a run on 3 hits, striking out 9. Hill, sinker, fastball, slider, and Hedges sends a floater to right toward the line of Soto to corral it. 1 down. Hill doesn't throw hard, but that funky left-handed sidearm in the Kansas City Division Series, 2 scoreless appearances.
Yeah, just checking. It's 17 Jets, Buffalo 20.
ERA. Put on the pin.
That's a close football game going on right now.
ERA. Andres Jimenez, 2 strikeouts tonight, left on left. Here's the pitch, and
he blasted that one through.
Jimenez singles the other way. 4 hits for Cleveland, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Brian Arocchio. Tommy Kahnle getting ready in the Yankee bullpen. Arocchio will bat right-handed. A strikeout and a solo homer to left. His first ever postseason home run. 5-1 New York. We're in the 8th. The pitch, and it's in there, a strike. You would at least like New York.
For sure. Same bat.
Holmes.
Time.
Kahnle.
Bat time, same bat channel. You're throwing those in there, throwing me for a loop. Oh, it's underneath.
Rizzo glanced off his glove, rolls into right. He slams into the pitcher trying to round first. He's interfered with again by the pitcher. That'll be interference. Moving to third was Jimenez. Rocchio wanted to make
Fire
the turn
Getsy.
to go to second, and Hill standing right
What
there.
in the world is happening?
Then the throw came back to Hill, and he blocked him, or came in towards Hill at first, and he blocked Rocchio from getting to first again. Interference was called. Aaron Boone comes out. He wants the umpires to all meet. All 6 umpires are meeting. That was as clear as a bell that it was interference on Hill as Rocchio tried to make the turn and go to second. And the umpires are still meeting between the mound and first base. That'll be a base hit for Rocchio. It should be runners at the corners.
Runners at the corners.
This ball call gets
So what are they going to do here, guys? These umpires, they're just jumping up around over there.
Out of that third base dugout. I don't have any idea why this is being discussed, as Hill blocked Rocchio twice, once when he made the turn trying to go to second, and he's been given second base, and he should have been. And Boone will come out and argue again. You can't assume the runner would not get to second. He never had the opportunity. And now he's at second. That should be a base hit, and then obstruction by the pitcher.
Wow, this gets interesting.
I have no idea what Tim Hill was doing, standing right there at the bag blocking Rocchio, and he blocked him 2 different times.
It's remarkable what Aaron Boone was arguing about. I imagine we'll find out after the game, but he was adamant.
Football, it's third quarter, 9:38. Buffalo 20, Jets 17, guys. That is a close one. Runners on the corner, top of 8, 1 out. No, are they just keeping him at first?
So it is a base hit, and then the obstruction or interference, and the Guardians have something going. Top of the order, it'll be left on left here. Stephen Kwan. First time he hasn't had a hit in 10 straight postseason games. 0 for 3. Hill's pitch way outside. So Andres Jimenez at third, Brian Rocchio at second, and now it's the closer, Luke Weaver.
Hey, it's umpire batting.
The pitch.
He fouled it off. So
Foul out of
the umpire's
play.
got to get in there at some
Third
point.
base side, 1-1 the count on Kwan.
Man.
They have really worked Kwan away tonight. And 2 routine flyouts to left and a
Yep, there's runners at second and third, actually.
1-1. Kwan takes a strike on the outer edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cleveland down 5-1 in the 8th, but second and third. 1 out, infield back. They'll play back with this 4-run lead. Now the pitch. Swing and a foul.
Man, he swung. He wanted that one.
Side. On the interference, an error is charged on the pitcher. Now the set, the pitch.
That's a base hit. That's going to score 1, possibly 2. Nope, wasn't deep enough.
And Kwan now with a new club record, 11-game hitting streak in postseason play. And the Guardians trail at 5-2 and have runners at the corners, and the Yankees go to their closer, Luke Weaver. So this
Hill's coming out now.
Resilient from day one back in March when the campaign began in Oakland. They're not going away quietly tonight, as Stephen Kwan has his first RBI this postseason.
It is never a dull moment. Like I always say, it's not over until that final out, guys. You can have a 2-out rally like that.
Rocchio at third, Jimenez scored, and Cleveland had great approaches here to Tim Hill. Shot everything the other way. And they've got a chance with David Fry due up and Luke Weaver coming on as we take a timeout.
This time.
And I'm going to pause it there. So, hey, guys, it's amazing not to not. What a game. What a game. Is this going to go down to the wire? Cleveland is making a run back at it, and one swing of the bat, they can be back in this, guys. I need you guys to share this with your friends and family. Postseason, baby. Can't miss it. Got to be here for it as much as you can. So, KimbroNator here, bringing you live play-by-play radio with the 3D animation, guys. I can't bring you the live footage, but the next best thing is actually, it looks like a video game, high-end video game animation of the game, guys. What better way to watch baseball than like this, guys? We need 26 more subs to hit our goal. We will get it. We will get it. We'll keep chugging away. Rock on, man. It's been sluggish lately. I've had a lot going on, guys. I want to apologize. I haven't been able to stream as much as I've wanted to. Coach flag football. I have a full-time day job. 3 kids. Just a lot going on, guys. So I'll try to bring you guys as much coverage as I can. So I may be a little bit late tomorrow night, but I've got the stream scheduled, so I'll be here as soon as I can.
Well, Luke Weaver took over the closer's role on September 6th. He has not given up an earned run since that time. Incredible. He's got an upper 90s fastball, a devastating changeup. He can also throw a cutter and a curve. Pinch hitter Will Brennan will bat for David Fry. Guardians at the corners, infield double play depth. 5-2 New York, 1 out in the 8th. The pitch to Brennan from Luke Weaver. And he looks at a strike at the knees. Weaver was unhittable pitching in all 4 games against Kansas City in the win in the division series. The 3 wins, he saved them all. 4 1/3 scoreless innings against the Royals in the DL. The pitch swung on a miss. There's that change.
What about me? What about you? Hey, sweetie. Your wife is in the chat. Hello, baby. I love you. I miss you. I'll be in the house shortly. So this is the one that allows me. You get no mentions. I always mention you. Without her, none of this would be possible, guys.
No, that's a strikeout.
Without my wife, my one, my only. So she is an amazing person, guys. She puts up with me. 2020 game.
For 3, but boy, the last 2 times up.
Right on. Jets are right in there, guys. They're giving the Buffalo Bills a run for their money.
Weaver trying to get a 5-out save in game 1.
I love you too, baby.
Trying to tie it up with one swing of the bat. Here's the set by Weaver. Here's
inside.
Check swing. It almost hit him inside a ball. 95 miles per hour. Luke Weaver's a guy that was claimed off waivers 2 different times a year ago when he pitched for Cincinnati, Seattle, and the Yankees. You go from unwanted by 2 different teams.
That's insane.
To now a dominant closer for New York. Incredible. Now the 1-0 to Ramirez.
Uh-oh. That's it. End it. And they get out of the inning, guys.
Boy, Cleveland had
wow.
kind of a chance to get right back into it.
They got one.
Third, 1 out.
They're down by 3. They only have 3 outs left, guys.
New York in the middle of the 8th.
And 2-5. Boom, boom, boom. So, due up for the Yankees, we got, I can't even see. That's so small. Let me make this a little bit bigger here. Volt, Rizzo, and the left fielder, I can never pronounce his name right. Verdugo. So be sure, guys, don't turn this off yet. I want to give you an example of what happened to me. I'm a huge Cubs fan. Always been since I was a kid. When they were on their World Series run, they were playing the Dodgers. They were down 5-2. I do believe it was 5-2. This same score. Going into the 9th inning in LA, I turned it off. The Cubs came back and beat them. So it's never over until it's over, until that final out is done. Always remember that. Baseball is one of these games that anything can happen in just a blink of an eye. All right, guys, we're at radio break here, middle of 8, going in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Yankees are up 5-2. Yankees are up to bat. They're the home team. So that's why they bat bottom of the order. For those of you guys new to baseball or don't understand the way it goes, but the home team bats at the bottom of the order. The visiting team bats first.
So Andrew Walters, another rookie, and another guy with a mid-90s fastball and the slider. Doesn't really throw that split much, if any, as he's still working on that. Austin Hedges now to catch. Yankees up 5-2 in game 1. Bottom third of the order, Anthony Volpe. The pitch outside, corner, a strike. And again, look, you're not going to be happy losing game 1. We're not by any means intimating that. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Volpe, who's 0 for 2 with a walk, outside 1-1. But if Cleveland cannot rally in the 9th, The one silver lining is going to be you got your big boys another day off in that bullpen. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. There was only one off day. That was Sunday from that grueling series with Detroit, in which you had two guys work all 5 games. You had a few other guys work 4 of the 5 games. Now the 1-2, swing and a foul back. Guys were all going multiple innings. My goodness, Emmanuel Clase had 3 multi-inning appearances in the Detroit series. He had 1 the rest of the year. That was here in New York in August. So he gets another blow today if Cleveland can rally. Pitch is high, 2-2. You've also been able to stay away from Tim Herron, Hunter Gaddis, Cade Smith. Again, it's a 7-game series. There's urgency, but not quite the same as a best of 5. The 2-2, strike 3 called on the outside corner with a slider. Volpe out looking. Cleveland pitching tonight has struck out 9 New York Yankees. The problem is those 6 walks became killers. Yankees with 2 solo homers, Soto and Stanton, and 6 walks accounting for the other 3 runs, along with 4 wild pitches. Now the pitch to Anthony Rizzo, and it's on the edge, a strike. He's 1 for 2, a single and a walk. I'll tell you what, we don't say it enough when you see the kind of game we're seeing tonight from home plate umpire Mike Estabrook. The pitch is a touch high. He has been so consistent and has stayed the same from inning 1 right up to inning 8 for both teams. Now the 1-1 to Rizzo. A swing and a high fly ball to right. Schneemann doesn't have to move much, and that is out number 2. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Alex Verdugo, 1 for 3 with a single. 2 down, nobody on. Yankees batting here in the 8th inning. And the Yankees with a 5-2 lead. Verdugo in that 9 hole. Tomorrow night, 7:38, game 2. The 2 aces, Tanner Bybee for Cleveland, Garrett Cole for New York. Now the set by Walters and the pitch, and Verdugo looks at a ball down low. The right-hander's next delivery, and it's outside, ball 2. Seventh postseason these 2 clubs have met since 1997. The pitch is high, 3-0. Cleveland beat the Yankees in 97 en route to the World Series. Also beat the Yankees in 2007. And Joe Torre was fired after losing to the Indians that year. There's a pitch down low, and it's a 4-pitch walk, and Verdugo is aboard. The Yankees, who had that incredible ball club in 98, they were down 2-1 in Cleveland, but they rallied to beat Cleveland in 98. And the Yankees, down 2-0 in the best of 5, won the next 3 to eliminate Cleveland in 2017. Also eliminated Cleveland in 2020 and 2022. The pitch swung on, fouled upstairs by the leadoff man, Gleyber Torres. He is 1 for 3 with a single. So these clubs, they've been rivals since back in the heydays, in the great years of the 40s and 50s with the Joe DiMaggios, the Bob Fellers. Those years, it was either
they're booing them,
or the Indians.
picking off. They're going to boo them.
The American League and going to the World Series. The Indians won it in 1948. The last time they also won the World Series. They won the pennant in 54, lost to the Giants. Now the 0-1. And it's high and wide, 1-1. 1 on, 2 out. Yankees batting, 8th inning, 5-2 New York. Now the set, now the 1-1.
That was high.
High ball 2-1. The best would always be talking to Bob Feller, whose memory was incredible. Yeah, that Babe Ruth, I never had that much trouble with him, but that darn Lou Gehrig, I couldn't get him on. The 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2 the count. You're like, you're talking to a man that faced Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
Bob was the best, wasn't he?
He sure was. Now the set by Walters and the 2-2 to Torres.
He fouled it off. Stays
Swing
in there.
And a foul straight back. We'll do it again at 2-2. Yankees with a 5-2 lead. We're in the bottom of the 8th. The runner at first, 2 down. Walters from the set. Here it comes. And Torres takes in the dirt, kicks to the right. Another wild pitch. 5 wild pitches by Cleveland. Verdugo moving up to third.
Born to be wild.
And moving up to second on the wild pitch.
Bump, 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 bump.
So, Torres with a full count. Juan Soto on deck. Runner at second. 2 down, 8th inning. Yankees with a 5-2 lead. Now the payoff pitch.
Popped it
Swung
straight
on,
up.
Popped up foul to the right, but out of play. We'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. All right, Anders ready. 21st pitch of the inning for Walters. Here it comes.
Got him.
Swung on, shot on the ground to first on one hop. Naylor spears it, goes to the bag himself, and Cleveland's got.
Here's their last chance, guys. The Yankees are leading 5-2, guys. Who is going to win this game? In our poll, we have the poll going 27 votes. We still have 19 likes, guys. We need those likes bumped up, guys. So don't forget to hit the like button if you have not already. All right, guys. Here's the Cleveland Guardians' final chance. Top of the 9th. They don't get any runs. Game is over here, guys. They have to tie it up. They have to get 3 runs to tie this up. If they get more than 3, it will go in the bottom of the 9th. The score is 20-20 in the 3rd quarter for the Bills and Jets. Game is going to go down to the wire, it looks like, here as well. Great football game, great baseball games on tonight, guys. So what better place to be than here on YouTube, watching it with your friends, your family. Share this, like the stream, guys. I need your help there. That's where you can help me defeat YouTube's algorithm to get this out to more and more people. So don't forget to do that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, back here any minute to the live game, guys.
future of
There we go. There's their final chance. It's the final countdown.
5-2 New York. Carlos Rodon struck out 9, gave up 1 run on 3 hits, 6 outstanding innings for Rodon. That was a tone setter here tonight. Here's Lane Thomas, 2 strikeouts, a ground out. Had the 2 homers, the 9 RBIs in the division series. Here's the windup by Weaver and the pitch. Down low, ball 1. Yank the fastball. Weaver looks like hasn't yet shaved his entire life. He's got that baby face. Pitch outside, ball 2, 2-0.
Maybe a surprise guest this weekend.
Slender right-hander. Weaver 6'2", 183. Now 31 years of age. The pitch down low, 3-0. I mean, this guy, before he became the Yankee closer, had a career ERA of over 5, was 15 games under 500.
That's wild.
He had pitched for 5 other teams before New York. Now the 3-0. And it's in there, top of the zone strike. Thomas thought it might have been high. 3-1 the count. Florida State University product, Luke Weaver. He kicks, he fires, and it's down and in, and he walks. Lane Thomas to start the 9th.
You don't want to start out
That's
that way.
First walk given up by the Yankees. Cleveland walked 7 tonight. So here's Josh Naylor. Naylor, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Beg your pardon. 2 strikeouts and a fly out. The pitch, and he swings right over the top of a changeup in the dirt. Boy, Cleveland has chased a lot of changeups down and out of the strike zone. And Weaver, it's just an incredible changeup. Bottom falls out, almost like a fork ball or a splitter.
Fork ball.
Check swing foul, jammed him with a fastball. And just like that, it's 0-2. Daniel Schneeman's
game is still 20-20. Jets have the ball on Buffalo's 14.
Fans aren't booing, they're looking.
Oh, it sounded like they were booing.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Change up.
Got him.
Wow. That is some changeup. 12 strikeouts for Yankee pitching. Second for Weaver. 1 down for Daniel Schneeman. The thing about his changeup, and I know it's easy to say, well, just let it go. His changeup is starting below the knees. It's not a strike. And then it
crazy.
Falls even further. But again, that's so easy to say. Lay off it. The pitch down and away. Laid off that changeup. Daniel Schneeman's first ever postseason at bat. Hit .218, 5 homers, 22 RBIs in the regular season. 1 out, 1 on, 5-2 New York, 9th inning. The next 2-0. Well, they told us it was a sellout crowd of 47,000. 264, but a lot of those folks didn't show up tonight.
A lot of them didn't show up tonight.
The 2-0 pitch. Ball 3 high and wide. Well, at least Cleveland has had some chances here in the 8th and 9th innings, and maybe building a little momentum that you can potentially carry into tomorrow, although Garrett Cole has a pretty good way of dousing any momentum. Now the 3-0 to Schneeman. In there, a strike, 3-1. Outfield, medium deep, straight away. Schneemann, a product of BYU. Got to the big leagues this year at age 27. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He's throwing 3-1 changeups. That's how much confidence he has it, and Cleveland just keeps chasing it. Full count. He's got incredible arm action. Now the payoff pitch. Time called. His changeup to the left-handed hitter is fading down and away. Well, see if he goes right back to it. The set. The payoff pitch. Swing and a little dribbler foul, first base side. He did throw the changeup, still a full count. Doug Jones had a heck of a career with 2 pitches, fastball, changeup, but Doug never threw 95. But he would befuddle hitters. He could tell them the changeup was coming, and they'd still chase it. Now the set. Now the 3-2. Swing and a miss.
Got him 2 down now.
Third strikeout, 2 down. And
Fire Getsy.
And Austin Hedges, Cleveland's last hope. He pinched hit, flied out last inning. So 2 down, runner at first. Yankees up 5-2 here in game 1 in the 9th. Weaver's ready. Here it comes. Outside corner, a strike.
I'm playing Star Wars music in the background.
Weaver, hands, chest high. Lets it fly. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So Cleveland down to its last strike. Weaver's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Popped it up.
Swing and a high pop foul off to the right.
That's a wrap. New York gets a dub.
We'll do it again at 0-2.
Sounds like a Darth Vader's breathing. And it's third quarter. Yeah, the game in, and so they did win. This is just a tad behind on the 3D interactive, guys.
5-2 New York.
Jets 20. Buffalo 20. Third quarter, 29 seconds to go.
Swing and a miss.
That is it, guys. Game 1 goes to New York, ladies and gentlemen. How about that, guys? What a game, what a game. Quick rundown of these stats of the game. So, dub goes to Rodon, losers Cobb, and Weaver has got the save there. Let's see here. Player of the game, the MLB vote is Rodon. So that is your player of the game, guys. So, and just like that, game 1 is over. So be back here tomorrow night for game 2, guys. Thank you guys for stopping in. Do what you do well. Be sure to tell people you love them. Share this stream with them. Let's have fans on both sides. Communicate, guys. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all stopping in, clicking on it, clicking the like button. And we'll see you guys again very soon.